is game. Welcome to the OG Clubhouse, Oak Grove, KY. The wind will bout. Lights on, cards in the air, we ride. If you ain't all in, step to the side. From the small town streets to the worldwide screen, we're the ones living out these live stream dreams. Welcome to the OG, welcome to the flame. This ain't just a stream, this is game. OG, welcome to the flame. Welcome, oh, this ain't just a stream, this is game. OG, welcome to the flame. This ain't just a stream, this is game. Welcome to the OG Clubhouse, Oak Grove, KY. The wind will bout. Lights on, cards in the air, we ride. If you ain't all in, step to the side. From the small town streets to the worldwide screen, we're the ones living out these live stream dreams. Welcome to the OG, welcome to the flame. This ain't just a stream, this is game. OG, welcome to the flame. Welcome, oh, this ain't just a stream, this is game. OG, welcome to the flame. This ain't just a stream, this is game. Welcome to the OG Clubhouse, Oak Grove, KY. The wind will bout. Lights on, cards in the air, we ride. If you ain't all in, step to the side. From the small town streets to the worldwide screen, we're the ones living out these live stream dreams. Welcome to the OG, welcome to the flame. This ain't just a stream, this is game. OG, welcome to the flame. Welcome, oh, this ain't just a stream, this is game. OG, welcome to the flame. This ain't just a stream, this is game. Welcome to the OG Clubhouse, Oak Grove, KY. The wind will bout. Lights on, cards in the air, we ride. If you ain't all in, step to the side. From the small town This is game. Welcome to the OG Clubhouse, Oak Grove, KY. The wind will bout. Lights on, cards in the air, we ride. If you ain't all in, step to the side. From the small town streets to the worldwide screen, we're the ones living out these live stream dreams. Welcome to the OG, welcome to the flame. This ain't just a stream. This is game. OG, welcome to the flame. Welcome. Oh, this ain't just a stream. This is game. OG, welcome to the flame. This ain't just a stream. This is game. Welcome to the OG Clubhouse, Oak Grove, KY. The wind will bout. Lights on, cards in the air, we ride. If you ain't all in, step to the side. From the small town streets to the worldwide screen, we're the ones living out these live stream dreams. Welcome to the OG, welcome to the flame. This ain't just a stream. This is game. OG, welcome to the flame. Welcome. Oh, this ain't just a stream. This is game. OG, welcome to the flame. This ain't just a stream. This is game. Welcome to the OG Clubhouse, Oak Grove, KY. The wind will bout. Lights on, cards in the air, we ride. If you ain't all in, step to the side. From the small town streets to the worldwide screen, we're the ones living out these live stream dreams. Welcome to the OG, welcome to the flame. This ain't just a stream. This is game. OG, welcome to the flame. Welcome. Oh, this ain't just a stream. This is game. OG, welcome to the flame. This ain't just a stream. This is game. Welcome to the OG Clubhouse, Oak Grove, KY. The wind will bout. Lights on, cards in the air, we ride. If you ain't all in, step to the side. From the small town streets to the worldwide screen, we're the ones living out these live stream dreams. Welcome to the OG, welcome to the flame. This ain't just a stream. This is game. OG, welcome to the flame. Welcome. Oh, this ain't just a stream. This is game. OG, welcome to the flame. This ain't just a stream.
Hello and welcome in, everybody, once again. We are coming to you live from the OG Clubhouse in beautiful Oak Grove, Kentucky, bringing you the final table of Uncle Johnny's Deep Stack Tournament. We have 9 contenders. A few of them have already graced our final tables throughout this series, and a couple of new faces. We'll get to know them as the night progresses. JJ is about to get the cards in the air. We got Canyon in the 9 seat. He's a friend of the stream for sure. And I've also got Patrick in the booth with me again. He was here last night filling in for me while I was taking a day off.
How you doing?
Oh, not too shabby. I busted. I misplayed an ace, and so I'm on this side of the wall.
So you're on this side of the wall. I was here in case you made the final table. But it's going to be fun to do this together. I do see a lot of familiar faces there. No Uncle Johnny, though.
No, he had a bad run of cards. I saw him standing up and getting more chips a few times. Just couldn't run it together tonight, unfortunately.
Couldn't hold it together. You know he'll be in the main. Of course, the main starts on Thursday with Flight A. $600 buys you into a $100,000 prize pool.
Mm-hmm.
We're starting this action off quick. A couple of quick folds.
Today, the prize pool is $22,500. Once again,
Man,
doubling our
doubled it.
guarantee. Top prize is something. I'm looking at the wrong.
It's over $5,000.
$53.99.
$53.99.
$53.99 for first place. First person out the door gets $814. So that's not too shabby for a $300 buy-in.
So unlike last night, all 9 of our players are already in the money. So we had a very tense final table for a while there last night with playing only the top 3 teams.
I can only imagine. And I've never played a tag team. I really don't know the dynamics. I'd be really scared because I don't want to lose chips of my partner.
That's exactly. I noticed it a lot. I could tell people were weary of making the wrong decision because it's not just you on the line.
Mm-hmm.
You've got a partner. You don't want to let them down. It changes the way you think about the whole thing.
Mm-hmm, for sure. Virginia flops second pair here on a very connected and wet board, but nobody else really has a piece.
Nobody's got
so
any
she's
piece
gonna-
of it. So
she's going to bet and scoop. Adam is our big chip leader today, sitting on 822,000 in chips. A couple people in the short stack danger zone. Canyon bringing up the rear. He's been milking a short stack. He and I were on a table earlier today, and we were both sitting there just trying to find that spot to double up, and it looks like he caught a little bit better than I did. He is a very young and talented player, and I expect him to do well tonight if he can catch some hands.
I've had the misfortune of running into him at a couple of final tables. So he's a very good player.
Yeah, he knows his way around a deck of cards for somebody as young as he is.
I was just thinking, boy, Raina's a lot taller than I remember. It's because it's not her. There's the masseuse is standing right behind her. I just realized that looking at this shot. I'm like, oh, okay. Oh, there's Raina. She's standing in front of them. We actually have a massage therapist in the building.
We do.
For the spring series.
Does amazing work. She's got a kung fu grip. She worked on my shoulder last night. Yeah, it made me cry, but took care of business.
It's not hard to make you cry. Mike.
No, not too much.
Here we go.
They both flop a pair. Raina is going to be best, well out in front, but out of position. She was running really well. I played a couple tables with her today, just running really well and getting paid when she made a hand. It was just a real simple game for her today. Not saying anything bad, just she was getting cards and getting paid when she got them. It was a lovely day for her, for sure. She's run that up to quite the stack here at this final table.
She makes a healthy bet there. Ronnie's got something to think about because he's, his queen looks good, but he gotta question whether or not he's best when she raised pre-flop. So
yeah, a lot of things have to go right for your queen to be good. The diamonds have to miss. There's a lot of things that are just wait for a better spot. The ladder's pretty steep. 928 for 8th place, 1200 plus for 7th. So there's some serious ICM implications right away in this game.
Probably don't feel right if you're not getting 4 cards. Doesn't sitting in here.
Blinds are at 6, 12, 12, and we're playing 25-minute levels tonight, so a little bit faster than some of our other tournaments, but they all started with 40,000 in chips, so it goes faster, but you had more to play with, so it's kind of a nice even balance. And we were able to get this one in one day. Started at 3 o'clock, and we're already here at the final table.
And I'm going to say it again, 22,000, double the guarantee in the prize pool. Really great turnout for this tournament.
Yeah, 90 entries altogether.
Oh, King Queen offsuit for Ronnie again. We just had these cards.
Second time around for him.
This might get around.
Yeah, I think Ronnie's just going to get a bet and scoop it here.
Yeah. It's interesting there, Adam with the pretty substantial chip lead. He and Rain are way above everybody else, but still, Jack Rag offsuit, not something you want to mess around with. Catch a piece of that flop and get yourself in
You
trouble.
know I did.
As many of us have learned.
Yeah.
You
Knows
know.
it.
King, I had king queen.
You beat that.
I know you did.
Marlon, another friend of the stream, he's graced quite a few of our final tables. I expect him to do well if he can catch some chips. You know what? I'm going to make him my dark horse pick early. I always like to pick somebody that's kind of lower on the chip stack to see if they can make a deep run. And I've seen him play tonight. If he can catch a hand or two, I don't see anybody stopping him.
All right. I like that pick. Brian, otherwise also known as Chef,
Raise.
is down at a suited ace. Going to make a little raise here. See if he gets any action. Adam with just a slightly better ace. Offsuit. Not even with the discount. Let's see what Eric's got. Oh,
Suda Connector's getting a price.
He knows that.
But
I think Eric would be my dark horse. I've seen Eric play
yeah.
really
All right.
well at some final tables lately.
All right, write it down.
If we're betting on people here, why not? We're taking side bets here in the booth, just between us.
Bet you a shiny nickel. That's all I'm putting
There
on.
we go.
I've lost enough today. That's all you're getting out of me.
All right, let's see this flop. Oh, we
Yeah.
didn't. Never mind.
Yeah, no,
That
we're,
hand was over. I didn't realize he didn't call there.
No.
You know he's a better player than
Yeah,
me. He
he-
didn't call
he-
with the 6-7 suited.
Kind of a middling stack. He doesn't want to get in there too much out of position.
Let me tell you, I was willing him to call with that 6-7.
It would have been fun to see, but I can see why I laid it down for sure.
I will tell you, I feel like it's in the zeitgeist that the 6-7 plays better than it should lately because it's out there in the ether.
Yeah, it's.
I'm not saying I support it, but
I'm too old to
I can't
understand.
tell
these
you
things.
how many times I have seen that hand flop a monster just so somebody can say they won with it. It's almost as annoying as it is amusing.
Adam's on the button, waking up with a nice suited
Nice.
Broadway type of hand. He's just going to flat. I could see an argument for raising here. He is behind this time around, so maybe he knows more than I do.
Let's see if Marlon can turn this ace into something.
Swing and a miss for Marlon. Adam does pick up the flush draw.
Is he going to raise here?
I definitely like a raise right here. There's not a lot of eighths in Marlon's early position raise or early position opening range. But he does have the type of hands that he actually is showing an ace high type that you're losing to. So put a little pressure on him. If he's in there with kings or queens, obviously you're going to find out about it pretty damn quickly. But you can make a lot of the type of hands that Marlon has fold, and you don't even have to hit your hand. Marlon's kind of took one shot at it. He's going to give up on it.
Position's going to win this hand.
Adam will fire out 30,000. I really can't see Marlon continuing. He could try to find a creative raise here, but I'm not buying it.
No.
Yeah, and he's just going to took one stab, and Adam will take this one down in position with a nice draw.
We're off to a good start. Adam just increasing his lead a little bit over Reyna, inching in toward 1 million in chips. One of the best dealers in the state of Kentucky, starting us off at the final table, JJ from the OG Clubhouse. If you come here any weekend, you might get to have JJ pitch cards at you. Just don't mess up, because he can be strict.
That's all you want out of a dealer.
That is what you want out of a dealer.
He keeps it honest. He doesn't have any
Yes.
favorites, and he deals fast.
He's very, very solid in
Yeah.
the box. Oh, Charlie, pocket fives.
And he's also one of our exclusive live stream dealers. We only have a couple of dealers that are qualified for the live stream table, and he's I don't necessarily say he's the leader of the group, but he's definitely one of the ones that knows what's up.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Virginia's going to want to see a flop with this, especially with the small blind discount.
She's in there from the small blind, and Marlon's getting quite the discount as well. He's getting about 5 to 1 on his money with a
We'll go
queen.
3 ways to the flop.
He'll take a flop. And
bad.
Marlon does flop best.
Checks it over to Charlie, though, see if he can get a C-bet out of him.
See, it's at 32,000.
That's 32. That's probably going to get Virginia out of here, but he's going to... Just a smooth call from Marlon.
Yeah, not a lot to be scared of here. I mean, don't think that Charlie was opening with a draw that connects with that 2-3 all that particularly well. Spades coming through the back door, but overall a blank card. And at the same time, Charlie's got to be thinking his 5 still might have some showdown value. Not a lot of big scary cards out there. And same side of the coin, not a lot of draws. I would like to see a small value bet from Marlon right there. Try to extract some value. I don't know if Charlie would have called, but give it a shot. Someone is assaulting their microphone. Thank you very much.
All the players at the table are mic'd tonight, so if you hear anything really out of left field, it wasn't me and it wasn't Martin.
Yeah, tournament players are rather serious, though. They're not the chattiest group.
No, you don't get as much table talk as you do in a big cash game. Especially at this stage. It's very serious. Just got to the final table. Kind of got to get settled in. Figure out where you stand. Figure out who's still in the field.
5,400 up top is what they're all playing for, along with some hardware. Got a pretty nice trophy to go home with you. Top 7 all walk home with at least $1,000. Charlie's waking up with another baby pair. Canyon's got ace king and a short stack. There's only one move that guy's got right here.
About to
And
jam
here-
that.
and
There
here
it is.
comes, yeah. Everybody folds back around to Charlie.
How much?
That'd be a pretty bold call here with a tiny pocket pair, but if he knows he's up against ace king, he knows he's slightly ahead.
He is going to call him.
There you
This is
go.
for about 40% of Charlie's stack, so this is definitely going to be an early decisive hand.
Threes were no good at table two, but I had them 4 times.
Canyon is looking for an ace, a king, or a 3
Oh,
on the.
look, goodness. There you go.
He's looking
Flops
for runners,
the 3.
and that's a boat.
And there's the boat.
So Canyon's going to be out the door. Nothing he could do there. He came in as the short stack and got it in with ace king. Not much he could do there. 8-14 for his troubles. And another good showing. Another final table for him. He's had quite the series already, and I expect he'll probably be back for the main. I don't know if he plays PLO, but he will definitely be here for the main. Good run for him.
You can join him in the main. It's only $600 for your shot at your share of a $100,000 guaranteed prize pool. Flight A starts on Thursday. We've got a flight Friday and 2 on Saturday. Coming back Sunday for day 2. It's going to be a big one.
And then tomorrow night, actually, we're $125 satellites. We fired one of those off
That's
today,
right.
and I gave away two seats there. So if 600 is a little too high for you,
Come and play the satellite tomorrow. Win your way in.
shoot your shot, and you get yourself in there. And if you're already planning on buying in, the satellite tickets are transferable. They are only for the Friday and Saturday flight, or Thursday and Friday.
Thursday and Friday flight.
Thursday,
yeah.
Friday flights. That is the only caveat to it. But you know what? If I got a $600 seat for $125, I'd find a way to get here. I might throw my hat in here tomorrow. Actually, no, I got to do the PLO championship tomorrow, so I can't. All right, I guess
There you go.
you're not going to play the main this year. That's all right. I had a good series. I'm not going to complain.
Everybody is quiet. Tournament final tables usually start off deathly silent.
Mm-hmm.
Already down to 8 players here.
Put us all to sleep in all the rooms.
And something that doesn't actually mean anything at all, but I'm noticing the 3 tournaments that I've been in the booth for, seat 9 is busted every time first. So for whatever that's worth. Adam opens it up with his suited king from middle position. Virginia's going to look him up with some 6s. Ronnie's getting a heck of a price, but those are some napkins.
Yeah.
I mean, it's hard to turn down 7-1, but
Yeah, he's going to call. I mean, let's see a flop.
I mean, he does have 23% equity according to the graphic, but it's really hard to realize that being out of position, which is absolute disconnected rags. But he has some chips, and it's only 12K. Why not? You can always catch lightning in a bottle.
What I like to think with cards like that sometimes is even with 3 other players, with 10-4 offsuit, you're probably live.
You might be
And
in
you
your
know,
own lane, but
yeah.
Virginia flops a set
She
here.
flops the set of 6s.
And Raina, Adam, and Ronnie all catch pairs, so this could be a little something right away.
This is gonna get really interesting.
And Raina has absolute position on the entire field, so this is going to be a good hookup for her.
Lean out for 35 is gonna get rid of Ronnie quick. Adam, I mean, pair of kings, but
I think
you
I'd
can't
have to
feel
peel at least once. No kicker, but still, I mean, you flop top pair.
Virginia gonna raise now or wait?
I would raise with 2 players in the field, and there's already some, yeah.
There's a nice
2
raise.
Broadway cards, a flush connected draw already. Yeah, you got to get it now.
77,000. She should get at least 1 caller here if she's lucky.
Because even if the card doesn't kill you, it can kill your action. You know, any club,
Right.
any Broadway card, it doesn't really hurt your hand in this particular mix, but it's going to kill the action. You want to get the money in
And
now.
you don't know that it doesn't hurt your hand.
Right, exactly.
We know.
Exactly.
She has no idea.
Exactly. Jack of club rolls off, and now where are you at?
Right.
Raina has been playing fairly snug, at least from when I was playing with her today, and straight up. But she did flop top pair. Can't fold as soon as somebody sneezes on it. I think this might help Adam realize that he is not going to be in a good position to win this hand.
With the raise and the call, I think Adam's good enough to lay this down.
Top pair, no kicker.
Even 1 hard on the board, he might have a little more equity, but I mean, yeah,
Yeah,
good fold.
Let this one go.
Good fold. Let's see this turn card. The lovely Nicole in the booth now, in the box, I mean. Oh, see, there you
See,
go. That
there's
scares the club.
There's the card that will drive your action. It does give Raina the flush draw, though, behind it. So she does have that cooking for her.
Doesn't slow Virginia down,
Virginia
though.
is not slowing down. But micro smile would have gone way bigger than that. I mean, she's laying Raina the price to chase this club now. I mean, 35,000. She's getting almost 10-1 on her money. You only need 4-1 to call for a club draw.
Not even just a call. I mean, with a bet that small, you're giving Raina a chance to bluff you off this right here with just a basically a C bet. But she calls.
Absolute brick on the end, so the 6s are going to hold. Does Raina go for value
Very
here?
bored.
No,
No,
she's
no.
content to roll her hand over and take down a healthy pot.
I mean, that's almost a double up.
Bet again. It's like,
She just added 80% to her stack.
Yeah, for sure.
everything that I didn't want to get.
I think I would have gone a little bigger on the turn and probably try to squeak out some small value on the end. And if you get check raise, then you probably just have to puke and fold. Because Raina just doesn't seem like the type that's going to be check raising as a bluff.
While we're 8-handed, and I will say, 25% of our remaining players, ladies. That is unusual at a final table to have 2 ladies, even especially in a big tournament with as many entries as we got. These are both very, very good, very seasoned players. So lucky to have them here.
The OG always does a really good job of accommodating our female players. We had a really successful ladies weekend with a cash game and a ladies championship. Works really well with WPA and Lips. I don't think Lips is part of this one, but we just do everything we can to make them feel welcome here. Game is better when everybody plays.
I actually teach a ladies poker class in Nashville for women in the music industry because there's a lot of big music industry games. I've played in a bunch of them. I've hosted a bunch of them over the years, and it's a great networking, opportunity for people to hang out outside of work. And we, typically in a 9 or 10-handed game, we might get 1 or 2 ladies because there just aren't that many ladies who play. So we have a class. We teach women in the music industry how to play poker.
That's fantastic.
Been doing that for about 3.5 years. So I'm a big supporter. I think we should get more people in the game any chance we get.
Absolutely.
Oh, you.
Raina's going to bet and scoop. Her pocket fives are good
Pocket
enough on an 8 high
fives,
flop.
Yeah. Those small pairs, a lot of times, you're afraid to bet them when they don't connect, but
On 8 high
they're
flop,
good.
you can
They're
take
good
a
more
little-
than you think.
You can take a little stab on an 8 high, 7 high type of flop with those. It's when there's 2 Broadway cards and 2 spades, then you're really in trouble. So tomorrow's April Fool's Day, and I think it's appropriate that we are doing the PLO Championship. 4 cards for the first day of the 4th month, and you got to be a fool to play that game to begin with. So
Yes, you
we're
do.
kick that off at 3 o'clock. A $400 buy-in, $10,000 guaranteed prize
Yes, it
pool.
is.
And once again, we'll be streaming the final 9 in here from the Oak Room. And yours truly will be in the booth, calling the action and pretending like I know how to play that game.
I was about to say, that's all you. I can't even pretend I know how to.
I can talk a good game and I speak confidently, and that gets you a lot of places in this world.
I spent a little time in the box. I can tell you what hand wins at Showdown, but I can't tell you what the wraps are and the drama. Nope.
Yeah.
Nope. Not enough to talk it through. Adam with a little raise here. Nobody's got a piece of it yet till we get to the button. Pocket twos. Come on, Ronnie. You want to see a flop with that hand.
I definitely take a look with
You
that.
want to see it, especially on the button.
You're on the button, and you're up against the chip leader. So if you could flop a set, you could nuke somebody and possibly
There you
sneak
go.
in a double up.
See if anybody else is coming along. Charlie, suited jack. No.
I'd find the muck with that personally.
30,000.
Yeah, it's 15,000 back to you, but
He's gonna look
He's
at a
gonna
flop
peel.
for the discount. Let's
that's
see.
actually the gentleman that knocked me out this afternoon because he flopped a flush and I did not.
Here we go. Well, the 10 gets there for Adam for sure, but
Ronnie was speculating with his deuces, couldn't make him fly.
yeah,
It's a real easy hand to play. Either you get there or you don't.
that is true. And when they hit, no one ever seems to think you've got them. That's the beautiful thing about
No, there
pocket
it is. It's an
deuces.
assassin.
It's a sneaky, sneaky little set when you make it.
So we got 3 players encroaching into the danger zone. Marlon's still sitting on 21 bigs. Nothing to panic about, but his next move should probably be in the right direction. And the blinds are sitting at 10-15. I believe we're going to go to 10-20-20 after this break, or after this level.
Did you and your brother play in the tag team yesterday?
I don't know if it was that kind. I played with Dante.
Y'all doing good.
Next person out the door taking 928 home for their efforts, so tripling the buy-in. And 1238 after that, so a $300 ladder right away. So definitely keeping their eyes on the payout board and the other short stacks. Because sometimes you can make a couple $100 just by not doing anything, and that's a wonderful thing about
Yes,
poker.
it is.
Tournament poker is the only game I know of where you can make money by not doing anything.
We had a great
We'll raise to 30,000.
couple of great ladder ups by one of the players in the women's championship on Sunday. She was short stacked, but somehow managed, even with a tiny stack, to outlast 2 or 3 other
Yeah,
larger ones.
she doubled 9th place
You
money.
know,
One fold.
sometimes if you wait for your moment, someone else has got to take their moment first. And
Yeah.
You can't move.
back when final tables were 10-handed, back remember?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. The dark
Uh,
ages of 2003.
I got lucky and I was short stacked, but I got lucky and drew the 10 seat back when the button always started in the 10. There was no redraw for button. You just redrew for seats. And I just knew, I don't know, if I can just sit here for 9 hands, 8 hands before I'm the big blind,
You might be able to catch something.
maybe someone else will go out, because the difference between 10th place and 9th place was substantial. It was
sure.
one of those big multi-day tournaments.
That's back before the term ICM was invented, but it was a concept that people were aware of.
Oh, yeah. Pocket deuces took me out of that tournament. We're just talking about pocket deuces. You look down short stack at pocket deuces, sometimes you go, you know what?
You just got to ride.
It's going to be it or it's not going to be it.
I mean, usually if you get dealt a pair, you're usually the only person at the table with one.
That is true. That's something people don't think about a lot. We see a lot of pair, see aces run into kings and kings run into queens, but those are the hands that make the highlights.
Right.
It doesn't happen as often as you think.
You just got to get a heads up with your deuces. You know, you're going 3-4 ways, then you're fading the whole deck. But if you can get a heads up, you got a shot.
Oh, Adam looking down at ace king off.
Looking at ace king. As one of the chip leaders here, I would definitely be putting in the 3-bet here. You want to apply max pressure to the guy that's trying to steal from the button. And also, don't
Absolutely.
give the big blind a price.
Don't give the big blind a chance to call here on that min raise. And there it is. There's the 3-bet. Quick fold before we even get to see Eric's cards, but he was folding those anyway.
Pretty rough so far.
Charlie with the old Negreanu hand. Nah, not for that. Not for that price.
No, he took a stab from the button, but found the real hand, and that's that.
You see, my wife doesn't play poker, but she watches a substantial amount of it because I watch it, and she thinks that aces run into kings all the time. She's under the impression that the hands you see on TV on these highlight reels are the hands that are typical. No, if you flop a set, you're usually good. Set over set happens, but we all remember the times when it happens.
Yeah.
But it's really, really uncommon.
Happened in my game today, but they were all in pre-flop. 10s versus deuces, and a deuce in the window and a 10 right behind it.
Ooh.
Yeah.
For that fleeting moment, you saw that
Yeah.
and you thought, yeah, no.
Yeah, half second of hope. I wasn't involved in the hand, but I got to watch it.
Pocket kings for Reina here. Under the gun +1. I always think in this spot you want to raise, but you don't want to raise too much. You want to get one caller at least. It's always a little disappointing when everybody folds.
See, she makes it 45. It's a 3x open. Normally her opens have been 2x, so you don't want to give away the strength of your hand by your raise sizing. You know, if you're opening 2x or 2.5x, then that has to be your standard open every time. Especially in a final table where people are playing. I mean, nobody really had much of anything.
They did not.
Nobody made a tight fold there. But, somebody wakes up with a hand like, ace-9 offsuit, they might call the min open. They probably not going to call a 3x.
Those are the things when you're talking about, people watching on the stream maybe don't play as often. Bet sizing is the hardest part of the game, I think, especially in tournaments. In tournaments, it's so tough. The further along you get, if you can think in terms of big blinds, obviously it translates, but it's just.
That is the beauty of No Limit, is that you have so many decisions. Every single action is a decision.
Right.
It's not like Limit where it's just, 20, 40, 60, 80.
God.
Like what we used to play way back in the 1900s.
I never played Limit Hold'em. I went from stud to No Limit. Stud was the game when I was, when I turned 21. But, God, I sat at a limit table for the first time about 15 years ago, and it's
I used to play
excruciating.
I used to play a lot of Limit in Milwaukee. 5-10 Limit with a kill. It was a decent game. It's very just A to B to C. There's a formula to it. There's not a lot of betting or bluffing or hand reading. It's just,
I'll dance with Charlie.
But it was a fun game back in the day.
Marlon just calling there with big suited Broadway cards. Gonna see this flop.
Swing and a miss for both players. Charlie's 7s are only being beaten by the 10 right now. Marlon's going to float him out of position. I wonder if he has a backup plan if he doesn't hook up like now. And now Charlie turns open-ended.
So how much?
30,000.
I don't know.
I think Marlon has either got to fold or make his move.
I think that's a
And
fold.
it's not a very friendly card to make a move with.
You're one of the three smaller stacks at the table. You kind of got to really pick your spots kind of carefully, make sure. So this tournament started at 3 o'clock. These guys have been playing for coming up on 9 hours now. And
it went a lot faster than I thought. When I saw Deep Stack tournament starting at 3, I thought we were going to be here till 5 a.m. But they trimmed a few of the levels out that are in a normal, more graduated structure to kind of make up for it. And well, I'll be home in time for bed.
Speak for yourself. It's past my bedtime now.
I was expecting to be here so late that I actually got a hotel room here in town because I live about an hour and a half away, and it's a bit of a commute at 3 a.m. So I got a room here. So I'm going to be here early for the PLO game. I'm not going to play in it, but I will be here tomorrow. If he wants to come down and talk some poker, I've got a lot of free time on my hands. Or get in here and play the tournament. Actually, do something with yourself. Come in here, play the PLO $400 championship.
Come on, Raina. Punish the limpers.
Absolutely.
Let's go.
She's just
She
gonna,
just checks
She's
the
going to check.
ace-jack.
She's playing a very conservative game today. It's just been coming to her.
And look at that flop for Virginia. Good
Virginia
Lord.
flops the absolute joy. And Marlon does pick up a pair. You'd like to think that maybe your fives are good here, but he is in rough shape.
Kind of lead out. And then Rain is going to call, so Virginia's in a great spot to raise here.
Yep, she's not even messing around with it either. The timing of her raise kind of gives away the strength of her hand, in my opinion. Like, there was no thought about it. Like, she is just gripping and ripping. Like, not like she's just not in there with like ace four or some sort
Yeah,
of
but she's
drawing
looking
type
down
of
with
hand.
pocket eights, pocket nines right there at that
Yeah.
board too. She's probably,
I don't think she would, even if nines or tens, she wouldn't have raised that fast.
maybe not. That was pretty quick.
Yeah. Marlon got out of the way with his pair of fives. And Raina's going to toss her ace-jack in the mix. And Virginia's going to take down another nice one. She's picked up a couple of nice pots and climbing up the chip ladder now.
Really
She's
loses a hand
Just
here.
jumped Raina over the leaderboard there, up in
She's
the second place.
third place behind Virginia.
I'm saying Virginia jumped
Virginia, I'm
Raina,
sorry.
yeah.
Yeah, Virginia's in second. Raina's in third now. Adam's still sitting in the catbird seat. 26% VPIP, so he's playing rather conservatively. And it looks like Eric has not played a hand yet, according to our stats.
That
I-
Jack 6 become your go-to?
I haven't called his name, so
I
I'm
don't think
guessing.
so. I think he was.
Hey, if it works.
I think he almost called a big blind
If it
raise at one
works,
point
it
and
was
didn't.
Clubs.
Or right when he was on the big blind, and then he's been playing very, very tight. Also been, in his defense, super card dead.
Yeah, I mean, you got to play what you're dealt in, especially at a final table. You don't want to force it.
Not too much.
Brian shoves there, and oh no.
And he ran
Oh,
right
he
into it
ran
right away.
into it.
Charlie, our most active
Charlie.
player at the table, and no fault, no fault on his own to getting. I would like to rejam, by the way. Just don't flat this. You don't want to give anybody behind you any ideas that's sitting there with a middling or
I
large
mean,
stack.
under the gun +1, he's got so many players behind him. He kind of has to rejam here, doesn't he?
Oh yeah, 175.
So Brian is all in for 175. Charlie is pondering his options. 172
Call.
is the final count. 172 and an all in, and Charlie is just going to flat. Adam is actually thinking about this. I think he'll find the right decision. I played with him. He seems like he's a fairly solid player. Yeah, you just want to run that one. Look it up from all sides. Nothing wrong with that.
3 folds.
That's probably going to get rid of everybody
Yeah,
else.
everybody else is gone.
Weak from this spot.
Oh, yeah.
Chef's about to get the bad news here.
So Brian is looking for a 9, and he's looking for it early.
9 or a whole bunch of clubs is all he's. Well, diamonds too, but
9.
9 right on the
9
flop.
on the flop.
And he does have the ace of diamonds as the blocker.
Look at this.
That is
Wow,
going to
that's
hold. The
gonna
9s
hold
are
up.
going to hold.
Oh, it would have mattered. He had
See,
that.
he got up out of his chair. That's the science of it. The farther
course,
you stand
gotta
away from
get-
the table, the
stand
better you
up.
are to chance to hit.
I'm so-
If he didn't
so
grab his
grateful that I
jacket,
had
sometimes that's a little too
that
much,
sweet
you know.
I got my
But-
backpack. I'm already in the next room.
Oh, I played with you. I know. Martin's walking away, peeking over his shoulder, trying to look back at the board.
Let me know if I hit. Well, usually I'm just walking to the cage to get more chips.
10 of hearts.
So a little bit of a dent in Charlie's stack, but still got quite the playable.
That was
So what about 150 would be 10 big blinds. So he's sitting on about 13, 14 big blinds, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Not bad.
Not desperation time, but definitely next move
He
should
is
be
at
your
the
best
bottom.
move.
He's not at the stone bottom of the list at the moment, but no one's got an unhealthy stack. No one's floating out there with less than 10 bigs.
That's what it should be in a deep stack tournament. You should be able to get a little bit of play coming into this final table. surprised we had 90 entries on a Wednesday afternoon into the evening for this thing. I walked in the door about 10 minutes into level 2, and they'd already broken the guarantee.
Yeah.
I was entry number 48 on a Wednesday afternoon. I don't know what. I mean, I left work early. I don't know what anybody else's excuse was. But we were going to.
People planning their vacations around this. It's spring break, man.
Well, that is true. Coming into the Easter week, we got 5 ways to the flop here. Who hits it best? Looks like Raina with the king.
Yeah, pair of kings.
And in
Nobody's
late
really.
position, she's got the best of it.
Nobody else really even has a piece of it.
Not really.
She plays this right, she'll take this down and pick up a healthy little pot here.
6 and 7 fold.
Yeah, 45 will probably get rid of everybody.
Yeah, nobody's really has anything to even contend with. Marlon will throw 6s away, and that'll be that. She has a healthy chunk to her stack, so her and Virginia are neck and neck for second. Both trailing Adam, but nothing to worry about for those two ladies.
I'm just looking at all the stats we have here, and you're right, Eric has yet to play a hand. Is he sitting at a 0% VPIP right now?
He is, 0% VPIP. And the
0%.
trend continues. I mean, you would think at this point it would help build an image, so if he does catch even a moderate hand, he should get the attention of anybody who's been paying attention.
Absolutely.
Ronnie's got an ace. He's on the short stack. He's going to rip it. He's sitting with about 12, 13 bigs. Nothing wrong with this.
Yeah, Chef doesn't want to see it with the 10-8, but maybe he can get a call here out of Charlie. Also,
that'd be for all of Charlie's stack as well. The vast majority of his chips. I don't know if I'd be calling off with King Jack. I'd rather be the one betting it.
he's not so short stacked that you have to make that move there.
Yeah, he's not. He's not in desperation mode yet. It's offsuit. You're losing it. You know, ace deuce is a small favorite against you.
Close.
I had a high card.
And he was the big blind, so he's past that. He can, you know, some breathing room.
He's got a few hands to find a spot.
Just before that.
Frustrates me when I see new tournament players, and I would see it a lot in the box, where they have, you know, 2, 3 big blinds, and they're under the gun with marginal hands folding. I'm like, at some point, when you're down to 1.5, 2 big blinds,
You just got to go.
you got to go in a big blind ante tournament, which almost everyone runs now. You cannot let that ante takes away a huge chunk of your equity when you get to this point.
Mm-hmm. Marlon's waking up with a suited ace. He's going to throw in the min raise here. He's got a little bit of chips, a little bit of wiggle room post flop, and he has a hand that has some playability. And nobody's really been running over this final table. It's not. I don't think I've seen a single 3-bet pre-flop yet.
We haven't seen anything even sort of kind of resembling a cooler. Nobody. We had ace 9 versus ace king, but I mean, we're having a lot of really dead hands at the moment.
Marlon does flop best here.
I don't want to say people are playing tight, but I haven't seen a whole lot of tight folds.
Yeah.
I mean, people are folding pretty bad cards.
Yeah, there hasn't.
So.
I don't think there's been a single 3-bet pre-flop. Marlon is going to bet 20K here into a 85,000 chip pot, but Adam has no hand, no draw.
Nothing to even fake it with. So
Yeah, people are just betting their hands. There really hasn't seemed to be a lot of nobody's been making moves yet. And it is early. You don't want to, you know, there's $5,400 up top. No need to punt it off yet.
Almost April Fool's Day.
well, and as you pointed out, I think the next pay jumps, over $300.
$300 between 8th and 7th. So yeah, let somebody else be the fool, and you make $300.
Should do a bomb pot or something.
Double board bump. I was good.
Bomb pot.
Eric asking for the double board bump pot, the guy who hasn't caught a hand yet. Like maybe if I get 4 cards and 2 boards, I could catch a hand.
I think they have run a
under
double,
the gun
double
with the
board.
ace-10.
They have run 2 double board PLO bomb pot tournaments, and I have not been around for either one of them, just for one reason or another. I love playing PLO double board bomb pots.
I chopped one of those tournaments at a different location 3 ways. It takes forever because it's a lot of chopped pots.
Yeah.
Oh, and it's pretty much the point of it. So when you get down to 4 and 5 players, it's like this is never going to end.
Virginia raises it up a little bit over a min raise here with her ace-10 offsuit under the gun. Brian's going to throw his into the muck.
So a couple of tight folds there. Playable, somewhat playable hands, but
I needed all 3 of them to call to give me odds to call.
Eric once
Eric
again.
is going to fold again.
He just can't find a hand.
You know, 10-8 can be a playable hand. But little does he know he's up against ace-10, so he's just in really, really bad shape. But
I did not have those.
I love those one gappers, 9-7, 10-8, Jack-9.
I had a few face
When they connect,
company about like a 3 or a deuce.
a lot of times nobody even knows.
It's like, come on.
Just sitting there with a big monster in the weeds that no one sees coming.
See, we got 29 of you hanging out with us in the chat already. Thank you very much. I do appreciate it. Do me a quick solid. Hit that thumbs up. It doesn't cost you anything, and it helps us out a ton. It tells the algorithm that people are watching, and that helps us bring OG content to more and more people.
And if it's your first time, go ahead and follow us. We've got more tournaments, big ones coming up this week, including the PLO tournament tomorrow, and then the main event starts on Thursday, final table, or second day on Sunday. So,
Easter Sunday, yep.
you know, after the Easter egg hunt and your kids are full of chocolate and passed out, you can pull up the stream and see who wins the $100,000 guaranteed prize pool main event.
I figure at least the top, I'm going to guess at least the top 3 spots are all going to be 5 figures.
Yeah.
So.
First place for sure.
Oh, yeah, first
Should
place.
be around at least
first place probably,
20-ish.
I would think around 30 maybe.
You know,
Because
depends on, I mean, if we say we just smack the guarantee, it's usually about 20%.
yeah,
So-
we've been, I'm not saying we're going to double that one, but we've doubled every single one of our smaller tournaments, and one of them we even tripled yesterday or 2 days ago. So, yeah, I think I would not be surprised.
Ran it with kings again.
Hello.
Same 2 kings.
I would not be surprised if we came in 120, 150, somewhere in that neighborhood. Wouldn't shock me at all.
All right, here we go. Under the gun. Does she? Last time she made it 45 and
Yeah,
everybody
she put
folded.
it in a 3x raise. I would go with just the standard, you know, double the bet. But again,
There you go,
at least she's
3x,
consistent
she's
with her kings
consistent.
again. Brian does have 3s, but
tournament will be on April Fool's Day. How appropriate.
Are they watching the stream? Didn't we just say that?
I said that about a half hour ago. Somebody must have saw it on, went out in the other room and saw it, or somebody told them. Yeah, I talk a little trash about PLO players, but you know what? That's okay. They know they're not quite right. I'm an old-fashioned guy. I like hold'em. There's nothing wrong with winning.
Brian makes a call there. If Charlie folds an ace, Adam is not going to fold that ace.
There's nothing wrong with winning a pot with 2 pair. That's me.
Yeah. No, 2 pairs. Look, it's poker. 2 pairs supposed to be the winningest hand in poker.
See, me personally, I did play with Raina, and when she comes up blasting, she's got a hand ace-10 offsuit out of position. I would be able, or actually, he's in position. Excuse, I would lay that down, and not just because I can see the cards. I just from playing with Raina for a good chunk of the day, that one's going in the muck for me.
She's getting a lot of respect. She's got, she's got several aces to fold to get a queen. I mean.
And Brian flops a set.
Boy, this is such a good spot for Brian because Raina's going to lead out here.
And I don't know if she's going to be able to get away from her hand. Brian's only got 300,000, about 1.5 times the pot size.
65. So,
I would
smooth call here?
I would be playing a 3-street game right here. There's not a lot of draws. Raina's in there with a big hand. If she's got queens, you're cooler than that's that. But she's got a big pocket pair.
Let's see. What is he thinking here?
Don't Hollywood this hell out. Just
no.
But
Screw that. Shut up, Martin. Hollywood it.
Just
yes.
Smooth call.
Act
Just
like you really don't want to call. There you go.
Call. Perfect.
Just anything but a king, and he's golden.
That 4 should not hit Raina's opening range. Yeah, she's already sizing him up. She wants to get all the money in.
Oh boy.
She
Oh
ships
my
it.
gosh, she ships it and he's going to snap call. There it is.
Yeah.
I knew it. Okay.
Yep. Raina says she knew it, but you got kings. What can you do? That's going to be a big chunk of Raina's stack unless she can find one of the 2 black kings remaining in the deck. She's drawn to 5%.
Both her kings are live. So
Yeah, no other redraw behind it, though.
nothing
Just
else.
looking for a cowboy. Does not come.
Not there. Wow.
At least he wasn't up against aces. That would have been detrimental, but Brian is going to find a double up, and
I
suddenly
folded pocket threes earlier.
he is
would have flopped
second
it.
in
Yeah.
chips.
Set, so
So
I
he
had to
goes
call this
from short stack to really, I mean, that's the biggest second place we've had so far.
Yeah,
Right
he's,
here.
he's second in chips,
You
and
have to.
I know.
only about 140,000 behind Adam's chip lead.
Threes have been flopping.
Raina's still in a healthy spot though. She's still even
The whole time
right here
since.
in the big blind. She's still going to have 15 big blinds at
Yeah.
the new level. So
Yeah, she's not hurting, but a lot of short stacks. So there's going to be a consolidation of short stacks here fairly soon, and we're going to be down to like 4 or 5 players here within. I wouldn't even be surprised by the end of this level if we lose a few players.
well,
You know, nature finds a way, and
the deck willing, as I like to say, because it's going to require more than one person pre-flop to have a hand. Here's Eric thinking about how he hasn't played a hand yet.
one of these days he'll catch some cards.
Come on, cards. I'll say this: I've played with Eric a lot, and I've seen him play a lot, and he's patient. He's not gonna. A lot of guys, they get kind of the twitchy trigger finger. You know, haven't played a hand, been sitting here for 45 minutes.
There are a lot of short stacks all in the same neighborhood as he is, so if they decide to go bust before he does, he can ladder up and make several
Absolutely.
$100. I mean, if you
being
can hang on to
smart.
5th, you almost double what 8th place money is.
If you're just tuning in, we're not making fun of Eric. He has been the definition of card dead. So it's not a lot of tight folds, just nothing to play.
Charlie's under 10 bigs and looks down at an ace in the face. I would just be gripping and ripping here.
Absolutely.
Not much to think about at this point. Even with an open in front of you from early position, you got to play the hand you're
I
dealt.
think 7 seed is drunk on chips.
Looks like he's just cutting out a raise, or did he just call? He is raising. Making it 64,000 to go. He's not leaving himself a lot of room.
All right.
I mean, he's pretty much telling everybody he's pot committed at this point, but maybe he's trying to.
Oh, no.
And Marlon's another short stack, but it's a bet and a 3-bet in front of you. I would either fold or jam.
25, wasn't it?
It was 20.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Marlon's trying to make sure that it was a legal raise, and it was.
Blinds one.
Miss Carolyn's not going to let him get away with anything. That is a legal raise.
How much is it? 64.
Low key, one of the best dealers here, Miss Carolyn, and you know, again, on top of everything here at the OG Clubhouse.
Now, if you're in Marlon's seat here, chat, what do you do? 1 for a call, 2 for, or one for a jam, 2 for a fold. Calling is not an
I was about
option.
to say,
That's not. I'm
I
not even
don't-
putting that one on the table.
I don't think he's gonna fold.
1 for a jam, 2 for a fold.
I mean, if Charlie wasn't, wow,
He's going to lay it down.
wow, that
I
Charlie not jamming there makes you really question what he's got.
it almost looks like it's a stronger hand.
Yeah. So,
I can't fault him for folding ace queen offsuit to cold calling a 3-bet or jamming over a 3-bet is usually a fold. And again, there's ICM implications. Charlie's a short stack. He could easily go broke this hand, and then Marlon ladders up.
and Brian with his newfound chips, you know he's going to call. He's only.
Brian is going to check to the 3-better. And Charlie's going to represent the big hand. Only betting 25,000 though. Like he's almost playing this like he has a big overpair.
Yeah.
But it's
7 call.
At some point, you're going to price yourself into. Well, he does have the best hand.
He does, but
He doesn't want action.
he doesn't seem like he knows it.
He doesn't. I mean, if you're looking at ace jack on this board, do you want action?
No.
Me neither.
Check again. We're going to get a check back here. Yep.
Mm.
Deuce on the river, total dud. Brian's going to fire at this. And it might work.
Seven bets, 250.
He puts Charlie all in.
Wow. He's going to make Charlie think about his tournament life with an ace high. That was, I mean, I could have told Brian that's such a good move on his part.
Charlie's now wishing he just would have ripped it pre.
Yeah.
Brian's back in his chair, relaxed, not a care in the world.
Such a good move.
And I
Such a
mean,
good
even
spot.
if he does get
You
looked
know,
up here, he's not really losing that much. I mean, he's in for 200. He bet 250, but
he just can't. He can't call. I mean,
It's the right now. I have to raise. It's the right fold.
They had a
thank you.
at the barrel. They had a deuces wall turn.
See that one later.
They said it was
See that one later, he says.
I think I
Got
was
5 players on the short side.
probably close.
When I was a kid,
Felt bluffy, but
yeah.
just like that, and you had 4 wide, 10, 2, and 4
Yeah.
were wild. You didn't have like 10, 2, and 3.
Well, that one got everybody talking.
right, he's got a lot to say about that hand. Brian just, Brian's a chip leader. Wow. From scraping the bottom to the chip leader that fast. Unbelievable.
Deuce is wild. Just a thought. Keep us all awake.
Like one round, please.
Yeah, just maybe just one round, see how it goes.
Marlon's got ace jack now, and he's sitting on 13 bigs. I would, on the button, I would just jam this. I wouldn't even play around.
Just a little raise to 60. Going to get everybody out, though. Nobody's got anything to call him with, so effectively just as good.
Mm-hmm.
The one I had last game.
I'm joking.
And big blind is coming for Charlie.
Yeah, Grim Reaper's coming.
This isn't quite as bad as what I was talking about earlier, but you got 4.5 bigs, and you're going to lose one when you're the big blind. So you immediately, when you pay the ante, you're down to 3.5 bigs. So he's under the gun here. He's got to be thinking about jamming with anything playable. Am I right?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Put it in next time.
Anything, like any face card pretty much at this point.
Yeah.
You don't have time to mess around.
You know, it's King 5. I mean, that it's not the kind of hand you want to lose your tournament on, but and he has to let it go. But you're
Maybe at some point during this final
a
table.
lot of old school tournament players from before the days of the big blind ante. You think, well, I still have another hand. I'm the big blind next hand, so you know. But that ante really does mess you up. It really changes your whole dynamic. So it's like I said,
It eats you alive.
You're going from 90K to 70K before the hand even starts.
Yeah.
So it's not just what you're committed to the pot; it's what you lose in your own equity. It's. I'm thinking about the next hand. I'm not even thinking about this one. We got a bottom pair on the flop for Ronnie is best, but hard to feel that way with these hands.
Brian turns in here, picks up top pair.
And now, bad timing. Ronnie is going to lead out.
Yeah, it's a really wet and connected board. Even if that king didn't hit Brian, there's a lot of possibilities. Like any jack, any diamond draw.
Why make that move here if you
You're not making anything better. I mean, you might make a 10-fold, pocket eights maybe, but other than that, there's just so much potential Brian could have in his hand, especially in a blind over blind situation.
and a brick on the flop for both players, but it makes the board even wetter.
Yeah, any jack now got there too. So Ronnie isn't beating anything But he is going to keep telling the story that he has it.
This, a big enough bet here could work with that.
It would have to be all in.
Is that all in?
Not quite.
Was that the bounty chip?
Giving him a little bit of guff because one chip
Check.
flipped over there.
You check?
Yeah, he
I
checked.
got a king.
Check.
That's the best I can do.
And a check.
Brian's going to
And
roll
Brian
his
is
king
going to
over, take this one
turn
down.
this into almost 1 million chips now.
I had a 4. I had 4 deuce. Awesome.
Brian's sitting at 947, our chip leader. Adam in second. Virginia's still sitting on a very healthy stack, and everyone else is just waiting for the other guy to go broke.
Yeah. When this box is on those yellow chips.
Here we go. Charlie looking for something on this hand for sure now because it's going to be hard for him to fold half of his stack away.
And Eric still has not played a hand.
Still is at 0% VPIP right now.
And it's not
And it's
changed.
not this one. Look at
Four
that.
deuce.
Four
I mean,
deuce, four
that's my
deuce.
favorite hand,
Not-
but I'm not playing it in a final table.
Not under the gun +1 for sure.
Not today. That's a cash.
Maybe if
game.
everybody folds 2 on the button, you might limp along, see what happens. But come on.
Raina's got a couple of offsuit Broadway cards.
Five race for 40,000. 6 moves all in.
All in with Big Sheila.
6 is all in for 160. 7 is close.
And the big blind.
They both fold, so it looks like
Wow.
oh, there it is.
Raina
Back
folds.
to 200.
Oh, Raina did fold. Okay.
Yep. Hard to call there with King 10 off.
Yeah, for sure.
It's-
Charlie down to 40,000.
He's got 10 in the small blind, so he can.
He's got another orbit to go, but he needs to find something, and he needs to find it. Anything with eyeballs on it is pretty much a jam at this point.
Absolutely. Oh my God, Eric has a playable hand. Eric. Eric.
He's under the gun. I would
Is he?
open.
Here we go.
He's
counting out chips.
2 race.
He raised.
we now have a full table.
We have. Oh my goodness. Welcome in, my friend. Let's see what happens.
I hope it works out for him.
5 for
He is sitting on
I'd
a
like
short.
him to be able to see a flop for once.
Yeah, he is on a short stack.
7 folds.
I'm all in.
And runs into the ace king, and I mean you can't fold here. It's 10,000 more to call, obviously.
Yeah.
You know, so we're gonna see this one play out.
Adam is going to take one of Eric's 10s with him when these cards hit the muck. He might. He's getting a price in the big blind, and
With his stack, yeah, why not take another shot at getting rid of somebody and everybody ladders up, you know? When-
all right. So that reduces Charlie's equity down to a 50-50
right.
shot.
Let's see this flop.
Everything that's from
3 ways.
Adam is looking for a 4 or some clubs. Eric a queen or a 10. And there will be
Or
side
how about
action.
a queen and 2 diamonds?
There will be side action, but I'm pretty sure.
Eric is going to bet this.
All in.
All in.
goes all in.
He's going to go all in.
That's
1 fold.
The only kicker, though, is now Charlie actually does have the best hand. They're about 50-50.
actually no. Eric has more equity. He's
Eric
got
has
more
more
outs.
equity.
I'd rather have Eric's hand in this spot, for sure. Let's see. Oh, the diamond takes out Charlie. So the first hand Eric plays tonight, he rivers the flush,
And the first hand I
and everybody ladders up one. And
It's dramatic.
good game, Charlie. You know, he caught some bad breaks
Moments
there.
of
He
sheer
played
terror,
well.
Right? Hours
but-
upon hours of boredom, punctuated by moments of sheer terror.
He ran into some tough hands, especially against Brian.
Yeah. Nothing to be ashamed of. He does take home $928 for his troubles, so nothing wrong with that.
Going with 3x the buy-in there for
Not too
8th
bad-
place.
Not too bad for a Wednesday. Next person out the door, $1238 in their
Nice.
pocket, and another $250 ladder above that, $1483 for 6th.
So everybody, the 7 players left at the table, all bringing home more than $1,200. That's a really nice Tuesday afternoon.
I guess it is Tuesday, isn't it?
Is it?
Is today Tuesday or Wednesday?
I was excited.
Today's
What?
Tuesday. Today's
Well, it's
Tuesday.
Wednesday now.
Yeah.
But it was Tuesday when we started.
I don't know, all these tournaments and poker every day, it's all just kind of blurring together at this point for me.
Ever got around the right.
Not the worst way to burn through a week, though.
Absolutely not. 4 days of main event flights
When I'm looking for something else.
coming up, starting on Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
Back to crappy cards.
Eric says back to
You got
crappy
5
cards.
gimmicks in that one.
He's back to folding. He now has a 3% VPIP.
He's in
Yeah,
there.
he's up there.
He's in there.
Never drawing dead.
And then we have been talking a lot about our main event, but not to be outdone, we have our closing event, a Big Stack Bounty. That's on Sunday at 3 o'clock. So if you don't make day 2 of the
You
main,
knock out the winning
you can
player
come on
here.
down here and play the Big Stack Bounty. It's a $200 buy-in. It's kind of a turbo format.
yeah?
20-minute levels, 30,000 starting stack, $2,000 guarantee. So just a little something
Well,
to
you were.
send us on our way on Easter Sunday and wrap up our Spring Showdown series. So come on, get a piece of that action on
Who
Sunday.
doesn't love a bounty tournament? But I mean,
I love a bounty.
Very, very dead.
Come get a piece of that action on Sunday at 3 o'clock.
Scarf now.
6 fold, 7 fold.
9-7 suit is a hand I really like to play on the button. And Adam,
Yeah, I would
Yeah.
definitely be opening this hand, especially with the big chip stack.
everybody folds to you on the button. That's
2 fold.
Virginia's
ooh,
got a
not when someone else has 2 of your 9s. Goodness.
yeah. Virginia has about the best possible hand to go against Adam right here. Adam flops an open-ended straight flush though, so it's not over by any
My
stretch.
goodness.
Any stretch.
Look at that flop for his hand.
Virginia's going to lead off for
She leads out.
50,000.
He can't fold here.
I would like a raise here, to be honest with you. Against a lot of her range, you've got an equity advantage. He is just
a
going to
smooth
flat though. He wants
call.
to peel
Let's
a card.
see the turn. Just a
Absolute
3.
brick. Virginia's going to keep firing.
3 bet 70.
So hard to walk away from an open-ended straight flush draw, even with a paired board. You know,
Mm-hmm.
he's got the stack to keep calling
1
too.
call.
And he does
And
make
then
his flush.
he drills the flush on the river.
Ace, just the fact that it's an ace though might slow Virginia down a bit. It does. How much value can you? Well, what sizing do I like? I like something a little small because it seems like she is scared of the ace and the flush card coming in. So I'd go small, maybe like 85,000, somewhere right around there.
1 bet's 80.
He goes 80. That's a good target.
I'm gonna let it go. Nice bet.
Yeah.
3 fold.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she knew she was beat when.
If she had trip 10, she's definitely paying that off, and that's the hand you're really targeting right there. Nothing else can really pay you unless ace 8 somehow got there. And even ace 8's counterfeit, so yeah. Nice hand though. He caught it.
One of those examples of a hand that's great in that situation that you would never play in other positions.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
And just the fact that he had a chip, one of the chip leads, he had the flexibility to play that
he
hand.
does. He absolutely does.
And that actually did give him the chip lead. Now he is sitting at 973,000 in chips. Brian's at 937.
5 fold.
Ooh, Ronnie under the gun +1 with a really nice starting hand here. Can make it
6
50,
raised to 40.
40.
And Brian moved out of frame, so if he wants some FaceTime, he's gonna either be hidden by graphics or the 7 seat is the worst seat for our cameras. It's just an unfortunate way that they are set up.
Definitely folded a playable hand there, but
1, 2 fold. 3 fold.
connected Broadway cards. Eric folds. Everybody's going to fold here, except maybe Marlon will come along with his.
Marlon's getting a price of suited connectors. He's going to take a look. Not the
4 or
worst
5
hand.
hearts.
No, not the worst hand in the world to have. You're in your own lane. You're suited. You're connected.
And you totally bricked it.
Swing and a miss.
This hand is going to come to a quick
And 4 fold.
and eventful end here. Betting a fold for Ronnie.
Heavy there.
Yeah.
Folded a decent one.
Let me see 3.
I see you, Stymie, in the chat, hollering at us. Thank you for the kind words. We do appreciate it. Says we should give some shout-outs to people, but we didn't take any notes, so we don't know who to give shout-outs to.
Absolutely.
So I'll give you one.
Yes. Shout out to Stymie. One of my favorite players.
Yeah, he's one of the good ones. Actually, my very first live stream here, he was my co-commentator. Neither one of us knew what we were doing, and it was a good time.
Wait, do you know what you're doing now?
I mean, like I said, I talk loud and confident, and that gets you a lot of places in this world.
That's it.
It's like, you walk around with a clipboard. People just listen to you.
2 fold.
I need to start carrying a clipboard. That's a good idea. Virginia is going to play this.
3 raises to 40.
A little raise to 40 here.
4 folds.
That might get everybody out. Raina's really, you think that she had 760,000 chips, down to 211 now.
Running into that set.
You start to feel like you got to make a move.
I mean, 10 bigs and an ace.
Exactly. Let's call.
She is going to see a flop, so she's looking for a 7. Her club is live as well. No help for either player.
Nobody likes that flop.
5 checks. 3 checks.
Virginia checks back. Let's see the turn. Just a scary queen that doesn't help anybody. Raina gonna take a stab
this
at
would be a
this?
good spot to bluff because she could still have the queen by checking in flow to the opener. I would have gone a little bit bigger if you're going to try to make a bluff
Ooh,
at it.
Raina
And
drills the
Raina
7
drills
on the
seven.
river.
Now she doesn't have to bluff anymore.
And she doesn't. She checks it.
3 checks.
Raina's going to take
Yay,
this one
7
down.
on the river for you.
I don't think Virginia's quite as enthusiastic as she's sounding.
No. She's not as happy for Raina as she wants us to believe she is.
I was saying luck is a factor.
We have a
right?
big gap between second and third
Sometimes-
place at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
We've got a
better.
big bunch up between 3rd and 7th.
I got lucky too,
But
so I can't complain.
Look at that. 2 big monster stacks with more than twice as many chips as anybody behind them. It's going to be...
Yeah.
It's going to take one of those guys to start pushing people around a little bit.
Queen on the flop and king on the turn.
Brian under the gun with nothing.
Now go to the next hand.
No.
7 fold.
No.
So it looks like we're going to be going up in blinds to 15 at 25, and that just puts more pressure on the short stacks. Eric, he played his one hand for the hour, so he's good.
Yep.
3 folds.
Turn the straight bingo.
4 folds.
That's why I thought I'd go ahead
Raina,
and
another
start
blind
dumping
versus
off
blind
chips.
situation.
Kind of like a raise here with that hand. With
Absolutely.
With only one player behind you.
Both sitting right around 15 bigs at this point, and the price of poker is going up after this hand. Yeah, you're giving Ronnie a free look. I would not have done that. Although
Well, and then you hit the queen that
Yeah, I had more a while ago.
I shouldn't talk because I misplayed a blind versus blind situation. That's why I'm in the booth. So, what do I know?
She's gonna bet here and get a call.
Yeah, she's going to get a little action here. Flopping the perfect card for her. She just has to fade the 4. Ronnie's going to ship it. Might as well. I mean, he is on a shorter stack. This is going to put Raina to the test. It's not a slam dunk.
I mean, how many hands is she losing to here?
At this point, you've gotten this far.
You know.
You've got top pair. You have a decent kicker. There's not a lot of draws out there.
She just very quickly makes the call.
She does block the Jack 10, but I mean, at this point, you just got to go. If you're out flopped, you're out flopped. So Ronnie is going. So Ronnie is going to be looking for a 4, or he is. Actually, he does have Raina covered.
He does.
So Raina is the one player at risk.
Oh
my
my
God! And
gosh.
he hits it right there on the turn.
Oh.
And Raina is going to be eliminated. That is a bitter pill to swallow. She played it as best as she could.
Man.
Came in as one of the chip leaders, ran into overpair versus set, and then this one she just gets turned after the money goes in.
Play bad and get there.
It is unfortunate, but that's poker. Out the door with 12:38 for her efforts, 7th place, and nothing to be ashamed of.
It's a good way to spend a day playing poker, quadrupling your money, but what a
call,
nasty
better
turn.
result.
No, that was brutal.
That was brutal.
It was a pleasure to play with her today, and I'm sure she'll be back and cashing again before you know it.
Yeah. Play back and get there.
I've been telling people.
That should be another book. That should be another book.
Pretty good pickup for Ronnie. That separates him from the herd a little bit.
And all the other short stacks have laddered up now up to 1483, and another almost $300 page up between 6th and 5th.
Yeah.
Now, she's in the small blind with Queen 10. Everybody folds to her. Only one player behind. We both said
She should raise.
she should raise there. She raises there.
Queen 4 probably doesn't come along.
Queen 4 doesn't come along.
And that's
it's
that.
one of those times.
And that's that. Yeah. Queen 10, I think is.
Queen 10 suited is a hand. When there's only 2 players left, if you got to think of it like this: if you were heads up, what would you do with Queen 10 suited?
I don't
You
remember
would
how many
jam.
big she has. She was under 20. I think maybe like around 12
Now,
or
tell the
15
truth, you
bigs.
miss having Mikey at the table.
I think a jam might have been a touch of an
Oh no,
overplay.
obviously.
still,
I'm
the
just
raise.
saying, if you were heads up, you look down at Queen 10 suited.
For sure. Oh,
know.
Eric's got a hand.
Oh my goodness, he's gonna play one. He's gonna raise again. 75. He might take this down right here. Ronnie's not calling with that.
What's happening? I can't get the better cards. I'm about to do something with these chips.
He's got too many chips. and
Yeah,
he can't
I think
raise
Raina had about
cards.
13 bigs by
That's a
looking at what Ronnie's got now.
Has some hats.
Kind of interested to see what
first world
the old solver says about that. In a blind
Eric
versus
has
blind
now
situation.
played 2 hands and won 2 hands.
He's going to come in and finish it off.
I mean, at this point, you buy the blinds at 60K. You know,
So, card day,
so
you finally like raise a hand, everybody falls. Goes at it.
They go, ooh.
You got one orange. There you go. I was going to say you got an orange.
Yeah, I
in
knew.
between
It
you.
was, 'cause I had it.
I was ready.
stacked.
I can't lie. I was ready to go. I really was. I was like, I flopped top there. Beat me.
That's why you got that 4s, because you
I mean,
stood up and walked
I was
out.
just
That's
like,
that
I didn't
always
care.
works.
I mean, I'm sitting here with 10 big blinds, 12 big, 15,
The
12 big
camera's
blinds.
freezing. Okay.
Now I'm a threat.
It's crazy.
JJ back in the booth, in the box. Excuse me.
Hey, I play bad.
And let's
Every time we've been on this damn stream, I play.
see if Eric can get another playable hand under the gun. He's 4 offsuit.
I think I
He's
really
feeling
just played
frisky
bad.
after playing a
Obviously.
second hand of the last 2 hours.
I mean, he's won both of them. Why stop now?
Nope, gets rid of that pretty
Oh,
quick.
yeah, JJ's back.
Oh, man. It was a good tournament, guys.
Pocket 4 is always fun.
Believe it or not, according to the solver with 13 bigs in a blind versus blind spot, Queen 10 suited is just a call. It's just a flat. It's not a raise, surprisingly enough. So, I mean, I'm learning new stuff all the time,
He's gonna make himself a liar.
especially about tournaments. That is an interesting one. I still would have raised. I don't care
I
what
was
the
about to
computer
say
says.
I don't agree with the solver there.
But I mean, the solver assumes you're playing against perfect players too, and I'm not trying to talk bad about anybody, obviously. But it just puts pressure on your opponent, and it prevents them from getting a free look.
One hand.
100,000 is a pretty healthy raise.
Yeah, it's
I
4x.
haven't seen my cards yet, but I have a feeling it's a good hand. Let's see.
Ronnie's going to try to
Maybe.
get him all in, and then look at
Brian
this.
right
Brian
behind him
wakes
with
up with
jacks.
jacks.
Big stack.
Oh my
But
God!
Ronnie's all in. You know what? If I'm Brian, I think I just toss these in the muck. I'm not even gonna lie.
No.
It's still a vulnerable handy. A lot of people play ace king
He
like
just
this.
did. He
The way
just folded.
the way Ronnie played this hand, a lot of people play ace king like that.
Call me
And I'm not
action.
trying to flip for all my. You're one of the chip leaders. You don't need to be in this spot.
Oh my gosh!
Marlon's probably gonna go.
He's got to.
And so you can lay down your jacks ladder up.
I had
and
both
keep-
of you.
You don't risk your chip
What'd you
stack.
go?
Right.
Jacks.
One of the,
That's what I put you on jacks. That's what he's jacks.
either Ronnie's going to be back down to earth, and you're
That's
going to
what I'm
be
saying.
in a
Jacks
better
ain't no
spot,
dang good.
or
You made a good lay down.
Marlon goes out and
Yeah.
you level up.
You level up, and if your jacks get, say you're up against ace king or ace queen suited, you're 50-50 to lose
using the one
80% of your
time.
stack.
Yeah.
Oh,
7 in the
I
window.
told you jacks were no
Window.
good. Seriously.
Oh my goodness.
Coaches
Three
will
of clubs
fold.
just make it interesting.
They, oh.
Oh, a
The
club.
club does make it interesting.
Oh, okay, yeah, get a club.
No,
Again?
That's
just
Twice. Yeah, he had fours earlier. Against me.
nothing like all the sevens in the deck.
I'm serious. He'll talk to your bookie, but
Whenever you fold, when you said shit, I was like, yeah, he's getting jacks.
dang.
So Marlon's out the door in 6th place, 1483 for his efforts. Came in as one of the shorter stacks. My dark horse pick could
Just
not get
saying.
it done. I'll have to talk to him about it later.
I'm gonna give
Jacks
props
are
to
like
Brian
that.
for that fold again, because there are a lot of players
I
that
call
won't
them
fold in that
jerks.
spot with jacks.
Even without looking at the results, I still like that
I
fold.
folded some pairs today, so.
No, you're right, but
Have to.
Yeah, risking 80% of your
so hard.
chips, and you could be coin flipping. It's just, or even crush.
I forgot.
Not worth it in my mind.
You only had quads.
I forgot.
Again. Yeah. Both against me.
So now we find ourselves with 3 big stacks
that
and
committed
2
in there, but
small stacks.
Mm-hmm.
3 stacks that are more than double the size of the 2 small stacks.
Seat 7 raises to 55,000.
When I said earlier that I teach poker, I teach a lot of fundamentals and etiquette and basics. But when you do get into tournament strategy, one of the things I try to tell people that they never think about, especially if you've been playing cash games, is don't get into a fight with the only stack at the table that can take you out. So you're going to see that. These are all really good players. They know. Brian, Adam, and Ronnie, all aware at this point that they don't want to be in a hand against each other.
Right.
If one of them is in the hand against one of the smaller stacks, unless you just have a monster, just
Yeah.
get out of the way.
Absolutely. We had a tournament a few months ago, 3-handed, and there's 2 monster stacks, and literally third guy had like 5 big blinds. The 2 monster stacks got it all in, like ace 10 versus 5s, all in, and the guy let it up for like several $1,000s. And looks like a club's coming in the back door for Eric.
What's he going to bet here?
Seat 2 bet 85,000.
85,000. Brian has no part of this. He can only beat a really bad bluff, so he's going to get out of the way. But
Eric, don't tell anybody, but he seems to win just about every hand he plays.
I think he's 100% still, right? Is he 100%? He's played 3 hands. He's won all 3.
Close to it, yeah.
We don't have a stat for that, but we should.
Yeah, one at Showdown.
Do you need more room for all those chips? I can
Not
see
even
chips.
at Showdown, just period. Just he's been in 3 hands. He's won all 3 hands. That's the new stat. It's called picking your spots. Ronnie under the gun with ace 5 suited. Raise this up a little bit.
6 raised to 50. 7 fold.
Brian gets out of the way quickly. Adam will most likely do the same here. And he's going to get a call from the big blind. He's going to come along and see a flop. Two different black suits going against each other. Neither one of them
Both flop a pair.
hits, but they both flop a pair. Look at that. She leads out for 30,000. Does he have to stop and think she has a better ace?
He's definitely going to come along, see what develops. Virginia's just telling the story. I got the ace.
Oh, yeah. And he has a weak ace.
I tried this earlier and didn't work out. I was representing the trip aces and the guy had it. And yeah, that was most of my stack at one point. It doesn't work out well normally when you're trying to represent what the other guy's got.
No, you don't see a lot of people fold trip aces.
No, not right here.
Not even ace 5.
And he's got a stack. He has her well covered.
Yeah, you almost have to, if you got trip aces, you almost have to call just to make her.
Yeah, you got a flat here. You're not making anything better fold, and all your worst hands will fold to any raise.
225.
He is going to go for the raise, though. This
There
is
you go.
Yeah. I would have liked a flat right here. But Virginia is thinking with the two aces out there, her 7-king kicker might be the best hand. And she's kind of got herself in this hole already.
It's a dangerous spot. Her only real chance to win this hand is to jam it right here, and I don't know that she has enough left.
Yeah, the jam isn't going to make Ronnie fold. She just has to figure out, is Ronnie making a move? Because even though she does have second pair best
flush draw.
kicker, it's
Ooh.
a flush
What
draw.
flush draw? She's look at that smile. He's so proud of her joke.
Yes, I am.
We all looked at it though. We all stopped and went, "What is it?" Oh no.
I don't think I'm on a flush draw.
Yeah, she's
I like her. She's had something to say about every hand.
just a bluff catcher at this point. She just has to wonder, is he making a move? And doesn't smell like a move.
Well, it's easy for us. We can see his cards.
For sure.
But
Because she was up until this point representing the ace, and so if he was in there with just Jack 10,
Yes,
that'd be a
that's
bold
good-
move to make
good
that
fold.
play. She's
Yeah.
gonna lay it down. She tried, but she found the real hand.
Yeah, I did have a 7.
the question mark for me, if I'm Ronnie, is always
That's the
if I
only thing
flat
But
there,
I don't get quads.
does she bet the river? Does she jam
Quads
the
is
river?
not mine.
Yeah, I mean that's what you're hoping at that point.
Yeah.
Style.
Keep all the lesser hands in
It's
and
not
all the
in my
bluffs in.
wheelhouse.
I mean, if she's got you out kicked, then that's just that, and you're gonna
Right.
pay her off.
Although I will say Pierre did deal me a royal flush once upon a time.
Shout out to Pierre on the stream, one of our dealers here at the OG.
And he does play on our cash games quite a bit.
Right.
Always want to give the dealers some love.
I don't even really know how to
Spent a little time in the box myself over the past year, and don't forget to tip your dealers and tip them handsomely.
When you were betting, I should have bet you.
There's some merit to that.
Yeah,
1 and 2 fold.
Maybe you're just
See.
trying to get rid of me.
Well, now Virginia finds herself in the short stack with a really good starting hand in the small blind.
I would just rip it at this point. She's under 10 bigs. You just got to go with an ace in the face. In a blind versus blind for the situation,
She raises.
she does raise, and this should get rid of Ronnie.
Yeah.
See, you
He
fold one of your
knew.
blinds all night.
He knew I had a 7 again.
Yeah, it's hard for him to have pocket 7s when you hit 7.
I know. He couldn't get his quad 7s, could he?
That's crazy. To have quad 7s twice in one night.
That is crazy.
I've seen quads, I'm telling you. I've had them twice, but I've seen them 2 or 3 times out there. It's very
Yeah, I mean,
similar to
I
that.
had quad 10s once tonight, but it's crazy for one person to have the same quads twice.
You hear the
I
players
used to
talking
play
about how many
pretty
times they've
regularly
seen
with
quads in a tournament
Some
that's
guys,
going
and
on
one guy, we called him Quadsy
almost 10
Moto.
hours now.
Because he had quads in.
Seen a lot of hands. You hear players talk all the time about
Single
online. Oh, you never see quads like that in real life. Well,
I made quads today.
You know, yeah.
I had pocket aces, flopped a set, ace of spades on the river, gave him a flush, and I got a full double up.
He likes
Good times.
He would have them all
it
the
is
time.
rare. It's not as rare as you think.
If
It's,
the board was
it's
paired and he was betting, you just had to get out because
I got the high hand here once at the OG with quad eights.
And I mean,
Nice.
you would just think, you can't possibly have them again.
Well, when you flop a set, you got 10 outs to either boat up or make quads. 1 out, going to the river, I should say. You got 9 outs for a boat and 1 out for quads. So when the board pairs 1 out of 10 times, it's going to be your quad.
Yeah.
And he was a good enough player. He didn't need to have quads.
I said last night, you know, I don't always know the math, but Martin knows the math.
Of course, that quad's twice.
He will tell you what it is.
I couldn't spell
We make
my
a
name.
good pair in
I
that situation.
couldn't spell my name if they didn't put it on my driver's license for me, but I'm pretty good at
He
math.
knows the poker math.
It was quad tens one time, too.
Wow.
Different nights, you know, but still.
Yeah,
it's
that'd
like,
be hard to get away
just
from.
like, both times I knew he had it, I thought, I just can't fold.
God, I can't believe I showed that queen.
So we are down to 5 players. Next person out the door gets 1765 for their efforts. 2126 is the ladder. So the ladder is getting a little steeper. A couple people on the short stack definitely keeping that in mind.
Well, this was a lucky hand for me tonight. I'm not going to test it.
Decides not to test the 6-5. Probably a good chance. Once again, we get a 9-7 on the button. Ronnie's going to do the same thing that Adam did earlier and take a little stab at it.
Well,
Brian
it's time
can't
to go
make that
small.
call. But I think
Eight
Adam's going to come
minutes.
along.
I'm counting.
Jack 10 offsuit. Getting a good price here. Just a min raise, so we'll see a flop with these two players. Look at that.
Ronnie
Adam.
flops a gutter.
Ronnie flops a gutter. Adam checks his top pair over to Ronnie, who's going to c-bet it.
These are 2 big chip stacks going at it right now, too. All the shorties are just hoping
Oh,
that
they're
it
all
turns
just
into a cooler.
sitting there salivating, hoping these two guys end up with some kind of monster cooler. And we're going to see it, too, if Adam catches his second pair.
Yeah, if that 10 peels, that's going to be a dynamite card.
Yes. We could get fireworks.
Ronnie took a stab, but Adam's going to put in the check raise right here, and that's going to end the affair before it gets started. And Adam builds and has a very small chip lead over Ronnie. Brian's sitting in a healthy 3rd place, and Eric, for not playing any hands, is still hanging out there.
Heck yeah, he is. He's got more chips than he did 2 hours ago. He's played exactly three
I
hands.
figured out why you bet it.
So
He's doing well for not doing a lot. And again, we're not making any fun of him. It's just
Absolutely.
he's playing the hands that are
I
dealt,
mean-
and he's laddering up, and he's winning what he's got.
as we mentioned earlier, he was as card dead as anybody I've ever seen. He didn't make any. He didn't reach for it.
Yeah,
God bless. He's
not-
patient.
Not panicking.
Well, you know,
We'd have probably been chopping at that point.
stranger things have happened.
I can't remember the board. I had a ace. You know what I mean?
Those of you who are popping in a little late here, it's by the time you're seeing it's about 1:15 in the morning your time, and you were watching Uncle Johnny's monster stack, excuse me. The final 5 are battling it out for $53.99 up top. Next person out the door, $765. Ronnie's picking up pocket 6s right here. We had a $22,000 plus prize pool, doubling the guarantee once again. There's a few tournaments left here. We are doubling prize pools. I can't guarantee we will, but we are. Tomorrow we got a guaranteed prize pool of $10,000, and I wouldn't be surprised if we blew that one out of the water too. That's for the PLO Championship, so come on down here, check that one out.
Eric not going to come along
Guess I
with
could've
Queen
just
10
waited
off.
and given it to you in my blinds instead.
Oh, Virginia.
Virginia limp folded
She
with her.
limped and then folded. Because, you know, I mean, she made a comment about not just waiting around and losing it in the blind, but you got to pick a better spot than King 4 suited, I think.
Yeah. Especially just as an under the gun limp.
Nobody really catching playable hands right now.
Adam's going to try to steal from the button. Don't blame him. Put that power of the chip stack against against the 2 shorter stacks. Eric ain't having it, and Virginia.
And look at this, they have the same hand.
I don't think Virginia's are going to come along here, but I could be wrong.
Yes, she is.
She's getting a price. All right.
It's a min raise. Sometimes in the blinds, it's just, you know,
So
those are
Jack 9
playable
versus
hands.
Jack 9 versus King 3, and nobody flops any piece of it. Eric will be first to act.
If Eric can muster up a stab at this, it would work. But no, they both check over to the
It's going to be the
pre-flop
first
raiser.
person to sneeze on this pot wins.
And everybody
that's going to be
folds.
that. And Adam builds on his chip lead, picking up a few more blinds.
What I don't think any of you all realize
Like
is
defendable hand.
way back in the other room, I said I was aiming for 7th. I'm already ahead. of
Virginia
my goal.
declaring herself a winner by finishing higher than her prediction.
Can't go wrong
Take
with
the
that.
wins where you can get them.
And she's just a double up away from being right back into this game.
I want to point out that Eric did play that hand and did not win it. That is the first time at the final table.
They
So
have slayed
the
the dragon.
streak-
Anybody can win.
as the streak is over, he is no longer sitting with perfection.
Another card, please.
Telling me what to
You know,
do.
Eric lost a few chips in that hand, but it hurt Virginia more than it hurt him.
Absolutely. You know, even Mike Tyson lost a few fights.
7 flags.
Just saying, when you're in his position, he's way behind the top 3 stacks, but he's way ahead of 5th, so
This
he's
one
got
has
to
a
play
name.
smart. That ladder up does matter.
Yeah, at this
know.
point, he's obviously trying to build his stack if he can, but he most importantly wants to outlast Virginia.
I had a flat tire.
Sitting on a 400,000, so that's about 16 big. Yeah, the graphic, just read the graphic and it'll tell
Or
me.
as
I don't even
I
have to
like
do the math
call
in my
it,
head.
Motown.
16 big, so he's definitely not in a desperate situation
Yeah,
yet.
I had a 5.
It's a lot better than 6.
Absolutely.
Right. Our chip leader here under the gun. Gonna look down at the dirty diaper and definitely not gonna play that in this spot.
1, 4,
No.
2, 4.
Jackie Deuce no good as well. Virginia is gonna get out of the way. Maybe we'll get a call from Ronnie to see a flop.
Yeah, he's gonna raise. He's gonna put the
raise.
pressure on. Brian's getting a price. And he's in position. You
Why
can
not?
potentially flop a straight with that
Let's
hand.
watch this flop here. Heads up.
In a blind versus blind situation, the ranges are just so incredibly wide. Brian
All
flops a pair, but his
Bottom pair. He's good at the moment, but he probably doesn't think he is. Maybe he's sniffing something out.
It's almost a starting stack now that I think about it.
Yeah, head start at 40.
Doesn't really do anything for anybody, but it does put 3 spades on the board.
6 checks.
Gets Ronnie to check over to Brian. I think a bet's going to take it down here.
Bet 75,000.
75,000. It's just
that should send Ronnie on his way,
Yeah.
and that'll do it. Brian builds a nice stack too, so it's turning into a 3-person race here. Eric
It
and Virginia
definitely
are
is.
not out of it, but they need to make a move.
Eric's still in the position that if he could get a good double up, he'd be right in it. But I mean, even a double up, Virginia would still be. She'd still have less chips than Eric. She's in a tough spot. She's gonna pick a spot here soon. I have a feeling.
Yeah, she kind of has to.
Well, the blinds are about to go up to 15, 30, 30.
Oh yeah, I think they might be going on to a break after this hand. We usually do breaks every 4 levels. So they might be taking 10 or 15 here. I'm sure they'll let me know here shortly.
At least I thought I was playing good earlier.
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
gonna
we
be
are
on a
on a little
10-minute
break.
break. They got to call up the 1,000 chips.
Nobody will
so
ever know. They'll just
we'll
see
finish up
this.
this hand and then
Like,
we'll
"Oh, that dog you get
kick it to
there."
break for a few minutes. Let everybody stretch their legs.
Don't go anywhere. We've only got 5 players left. We are going to stay here until the very end. So we're going to break as well for just a few minutes, but we'll be back in less than 10. Not before we see the end of this hand. Brian gets out of the way. Adam,
Suited ace.
that's
So
a suited ace he's
and
going
the
to want to play.
2 millionaires are got suited aces. So don't go anywhere quite yet. We have something unfinished business square up here. But we will be going to break after this hand, and we'll be back in no time. Don't go anywhere. We will be crowning a champion. That is a swing and a miss for both players for sure.
Nobody catches any piece of it.
One check.
A lot of chop outs here. A 10 or a deuce would be a chop. And Ronnie is going to take a stab at this right now. He says, I don't want to chop, I want to win. But Adam is going to peel there. Both have a lot of chips to play with, so a little speculative poke. And this is going to be a chop pot as long as neither one of them fold.
One checks.
Lisa.
So Ronnie is going to check this one. We're going to chop this one up. We're going to go to break. We'll be back here in about 8 minutes. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Welcome to the OG Clubhouse, Oak Grove, KY. The wind will bout. Lights on, cards in the air, we ride. If you ain't all in, step to the side. From the small town streets to the worldwide screen, we're the ones living out these live stream dreams. Welcome to the OG, welcome to the flame. This ain't just a stream, this is game. OG, welcome to the flame. Welcome, oh, this ain't just a stream, this is game. OG, welcome to the flame. This ain't just a stream, this is game. Welcome to the OG Clubhouse, Oak Grove, KY. The wind will bout. Lights on, cards in the air, we ride. If you ain't all in, step to the side. From the small town streets to the worldwide screen, we're the ones living out these live stream dreams. Welcome to the OG, welcome to the flame. This ain't just a stream, this is game. OG, welcome to the flame. Welcome, oh, this ain't just a stream, this is game. OG, welcome to the flame. This ain't just a stream, this is game. Welcome to the OG Clubhouse, Oak Grove, KY. The wind will bout. Lights on, cards in the air, we ride. If you ain't all in, step to the side. From the small town streets to the worldwide screen, we're the ones living out these live stream dreams. Welcome to the OG, welcome to the flame. This ain't just a stream, this is game. OG, welcome to the flame. Welcome, oh, this ain't just a stream, this is game. This is game. Welcome to the OG Clubhouse, Oak Grove, KY. The wind will bout. Lights on, cards in the air, we ride. If you ain't all in, step to the side. From the small town streets to the worldwide screen, we're the ones living out these live stream dreams. Welcome to the OG, welcome to the flame. This ain't just a stream. This is game. OG, welcome to the flame. Welcome. Oh, this ain't just a stream. This is game. OG, welcome to the flame. This ain't just a stream. This is game. Welcome to the OG Clubhouse, Oak Grove, KY. The wind will bout. Lights on, cards in the air, we ride. If you ain't all in, step to the side. From the small town streets to the worldwide screen, we're the ones living out these live stream dreams. Welcome to the OG, welcome to the flame. This ain't just a stream. This is game. OG, welcome to the flame. Welcome. Oh, this ain't just a stream. This is game. OG, welcome to the flame. This ain't just a stream. This is game. Welcome to the OG Clubhouse, Oak Grove, KY. The wind will bout. Lights on, cards in the air, we ride. If you ain't all in, step to the side. From the small town streets to the worldwide screen, we're the ones living out these live stream dreams. Welcome to the OG, welcome to the flame. This ain't just a stream. This is game. OG, welcome to the flame. Welcome. Oh, this ain't just a stream. This is game. OG, welcome to the flame. This ain't just a stream. This is game. Welcome to
Hello and welcome back, everybody. Coming back from break, five-handed Virginia is still on
Blue
the
chips,
short
huh?
stack. The sky
We'll see some blue chips in play.
Sky blue chips are 100,000 chips. Everybody's going to be trying to get a couple of those on their pile. We have gotten rid of the yellow 1000s. Those are no longer in play. And we are back, and we are going to crown ourselves a champion before it's all said and done here.
Virginia is down to just under 5 bigs, looking down under the gun at a hand she does not want to play.
They can hear you anyway.
Sorry about the bumping as people assault their microphones getting wired back up.
It's a shame nobody took their microphone with them on their break to the restroom or to the smoke, to go smoke. I suppose that's considerate.
Yeah, we have had people the audio of someone using a restroom more than once on here. Also caught some interesting conversations that people have on their phones.
You see, now that I would be more into.
I try to mute them, but if I'm watching one person and the sound and they go somewhere else, I don't know they left.
They want us out of here.
Brian's on the button. He's got a healthy stack and he has a pocket pair.
7 raised to 135.
And he's
Okay,
putting
we
in
got a little raise.
He's putting in the 3-bet.
He's going to get 2 quick folds from the 1 in the 2 seat back to Ronnie. let's be honest, King 3 suited, he might have been just trying to steal this in the cutoff.
Yeah, he was just taking a stab with his big stack. Brian has really impressed me. I mean, obviously he flopped that set of threes and was able to get paid with it, but since he's built himself his stack, he's been picking his spots and doing well for himself, and I would not be surprised if he makes a deeper run, even to get heads up if he can catch something here.
If I'm not mistaken, wasn't Brian down to something like 200K at one point?
Yeah, he was in the 2 to 300K range, and he just adds 100,000 to his stack right now. So he's up almost in the millionaire club. Eric and Virginia definitely just hoping the other one goes broke first.
Well, it's not going to help Virginia that she just lost 30K to the big blind Annie. She's going to be looking for any playable hand right here. I tell you, in that tag team tournament last night, what I wanted to see, every team had one chip that they could throw in as a phone a friend. They could talk to their partner for 1 minute.
I saw those nip buttons. I was wondering what they were for.
Yeah, I really wish we'd have had a camera to follow them to see that conversation
That would have been
for the
amazing.
stream. What are they actually talking to their partner about?
That would have been really good. I saw the nip buttons on there, and I was wondering what they were for. I didn't know if it was like you could just tag in your partner, but that makes more sense.
No, it's like the, hey, what do you want me to do here
I like that.
button.
Did each team have one or each individual
Each
player?
team, I believe, it was just per team.
Okay. Well, Virginia found her hand. She's
There
gonna,
it is. My
She's going to
goodness.
go, and I don't think Brian's going to go anywhere for
No,
just
I mean,
a
it's
small little
just
amount with
50,000
a
for
couple
him
of
to
Broadway
call.
cards.
15,000.
And
Good luck,
it does
Owen.
call. So here we go.
They're on their back. Virginia is
He's very
looking to hold.
Very politely wishes her good luck.
2-1 favorite with their ace over the king
Just
10.
want to see aces. Aces. There we go. Close enough.
Ace
Ace,
and a
ooh,
jack, but it
two
ain't over.
pairs,
'cause Brian-
dangerous. He just
Brian
picks
needs
up
a
4
queen.
outs.
Ooh.
Oh, wow, on the river.
Great game. It's fun playing with you.
He hits Broadway, and Virginia
Nice
is gone in 5th
Sorry
place.
about that. Yeah.
Nice job.
Thank you.
Wow.
Got lucky on that river. I haven't
Man,
seen
I
many
knew it when she flopped 2
rivers like
pairs.
that though, where
Those 2 hands against each other, 2
Come
pair is
from
not
behind.
necessarily the hand you want. You know what I'm saying there?
Yeah, no,
One ace right there would have been enough to probably win the hand. The jack gave him
Yeah.
gave him a nice little set of Broadway outs.
Yeah, he needed a queen and he spiked it. Virginia out the door with 1765, excuse me.
1765 is a nice pay. $300 buy-in for this tournament.
And
so.
she said she was only expecting to make 7th, so she did better than she'd hoped. Out the door with her 5th place money, and now we're down to the 4 boys.
We had 2 ladies at our final table.
We did, and they both had fairly good showing for themselves.
Now it's up to Eric. Eric has to be the one thinking about finding his spot and making his move. It's not going to be this spot. Queen 7 on the button. So we had a dead small that hand. We're going to have a dead button this hand.
So now all eyes are on Eric. They're just waiting for him to either double his stack or send it to someone else. All the big stacks are probably not going to be trying to get themselves in too much trouble as long as he is the short stack. 21-26 for 4th place, over a $500 ladder up to the 3rd, 26.75. So definitely worth watching the scoreboard to see if someone else wants to go out before you.
Now that everybody's comfortably at 7x their buy-in, $2,000, minimum to walk away, $2,100, $2,000 after you comfortably tip your dealer, of course. This is a good. People get more comfortable. No one wanted to get into it with another big stack with Virginia sitting at the table. Eric's small stacked, of course, but he's not in nearly as desperate a situation as she was. Look at this.
Ronnie's going to 3-bet his suited ace, and right behind him, Brian's got
big slick.
Adam will quickly pack his bags and get out of here once he sees that this is going to turn into a gunfight, and he's only got a knife.
This is one of those situations I was just talking about. When you had such a short stack at the table, these two hands didn't want to get into it. But now, no shame in fourth place. Swing if you got them.
Yeah, I think everybody here, though, is looking at the top. Like, it's within striking distance now. Like, everybody can see themselves getting that $53.99 and the trophy at this point. It's a good idea when you walk into the room, but when there's more empty chairs than full ones, you're thinking, yeah, it could be me today.
What kind of 4-bet are we looking at here? 325?
A big, healthy one.
Yeah, that's going to get rid of Adam, I'm sure.
And I'll tell you, Eric is happy as all
absolutely.
Get out to watch this happen. A raise, a 3-bet, and a 4-bet, and he's just sitting on a short stack and could easily ladder up $500. Ronnie's contemplating, and if I'm in Ronnie's shoes, this ace-10 goes to the muck at this point.
I mean,
you're out of position. If you jam, you're only getting called by better, and Brian is putting in a 4-bet from the big blind. I mean, there was a raise, a 3-bet, and now he decides, I want to play for even more. He is not messing around. He's not in there with 8-7 suited. This is top of range only.
But I've seen him go all in with 3s. I've seen him go all in with ace-9. I mean, you're remembering those hands. You've been sitting next to this guy for going on 4 hours now, 3 hours now.
He was a lot shorter then.
Yeah, but those things still stick in the back of your mind. What if he does have pocket 3s, pocket 4s, pocket 5s? He's trying to just steal this.
Even if he is, I think I'm going to let him.
Okay.
My chips are worth too much right now. I'm not trying to coin flip for my stack when we're this close to the top. Ronnie does lay it down, and Brian's going to take it.
It was a good lay down, but still a big pickup for Brian. It puts him in first place.
For sure, 1.3
comfortably.
Yeah, that's just in this exact game. That is never a bluff. A cold 4-bet from the big blind and a 4-handed final table.
I tell you, losing Virginia did lose us our third commentator.
Yeah.
She had a lot to say about every hand. I was enjoying her banter, but the boys at this point of the night, they're going to be very quiet.
It's serious business now. So $3,000 gap between fourth and first. So
7-9.
might be friends now, but right now I want to send you home and take home the lion's share of that prize pool.
If I tell you what I had you tell me.
Better than yours. This is better than Adam's too. Probably
Much.
Ronnie, under the gun, isn't as big of a, there aren't as many players behind you when you're four-handed,
Right.
So King 10 is a lot more playable in that spot.
Yeah, it's under the gun cutoff is what it is when you're
Exactly.
four-handed here. And even Ronnie in third place in chips is still sitting on about 25 bigs, even 25 to 28 bigs there. Eric, meanwhile, is under 10 big blinds. Does flop a king. They both flop
they
a
both
king.
flop a
Ronnie,
king, and
yep, and Ronnie's good.
Eric's in big trouble, and he shoves. There he goes. Ronnie's not going to fold. And barring a miracle 9, we are going to be three-handed very shortly.
9.
Yeah, they're going to count on the chips to make sure we have Eric's count right. That is
Jack
Nice hand.
and 6. There you go. Wow. Eric came in one of the smaller stacks at the table and lasted into fourth place. He was so card dead for so long, but he
Had like
did
less than 10 bigs. So.
He did pick
Suited
some
king,
great
let's go.
spots.
I almost should have pre-bet. I was like, oh, whatever.
Yeah, he did. He did fairly well for himself, coming in as one of the shorter stacks, and then card dead on top of that for the first hour, and walks away with 21-26 for his troubles. Fourth place finish. Nothing to shake a stick at. So we're going to be down to our final 3 competitors. All of them over 1 million chips. It's a pretty even match at this point. Who do you guys like in the chat? Let me know. Adam, Ronnie, or Brian.
It is. That is dead. Everybody with over 1 million chips right here.
I'm always like that they play it out, and everybody's super deep, as you should be in a deep stack tournament. I'm surprised that nobody has even mentioned a chop or a deal at this point, and I would never be the one to bring it up. I like to play.
Yeah, Martin is not one for the chop.
No.
Yeah.
No, not unless like the average stack is under 10 bigs.
This is exactly the situation where I want to talk about the chop. When everyone has exactly the same chips, and it's late at night, you've been playing all day, and
yeah, there's like 10, 11, almost $12,000 still up for grabs. Could be, $4,000 a piece. Better than second place money if they decide to do a three-way split.
Exactly. So when it's better than second place money, and I'm looking down and I've got the same chips at best as everybody else, yeah, that's when I start thinking,
Adam is
hey, guys.
Adam's going to 3-bet his ace from the button. He is not going to rest on his laurels. He wants to go get this. And Brian says, I'm ready to play. I have some face cards.
Let's check this flop.
He does flop the jack.
Flops the top pair with the jack. Adam is drawing to an ace and an ace only right now.
Brian is going to lay the trap here. That is a very nice dry flop for your jack. Good kicker.
So Adam, gonna take a little stab at this, but Brian's not going anywhere with top pair king kicker.
He's just going to flat. He's going to play it really coy here.
Oh.
And he banks 2 pair. The one
Wow.
over card he didn't mind
Check
seeing.
that back over to Adam and pray he bets it again.
And Adam, as the pre-flop 3-better, can still represent that king. Ace, king, king, queen type of hands are still in his range.
He is. He's going to bet pretty big here. Looks like 125?
150.
150. Wow. So do you raise here, or do you?
Yeah, you're out of position here.
Because you're not going to check the river.
If you check the river, it's going to go check.
Yeah.
And if you just donk the river, it also looks strong. It is just, you're out of position. You're never going to maximize as much value as you could in position. It's just the nature of the game. But at some point, you have to start putting in the money. And Brian's going to go for it here.
Yeah, I don't think Adam's going to think about this very long. He can't beat anything but a bluff.
No. Adam's going to count out his chips and put in a little bit of a show here. It's 300,000 back to him. It'd be about half of Adam's stack. And just such a dry, disconnected board. There's no like semi-bluffs that Brian could be in there with. Queen 10 maybe that floated is the only possibility. This is just knock the table, throw your cards in back to the dealer, and move it on to the next one.
Any chance he's thinking about a raise here to try to steal it?
I think it's a suicide move. There's just what is Brian representing that you could make fold here?
Ace Jack. That's about it. Ace Jack and make him think you have Ace King. Yeah.
I don't think Ace Jack puts in a check raise right there. That's just my read. I mean, I could be wrong,
absolutely. That's why I always try to think. I mean, what would you make that move with if you didn't have it?
Yeah.
You know.
I mean, the 2 questions you should always be asking yourselves: what's my opponent's range, and what can I do about it? And there's just his range is very, very value heavy right there. But regardless, Brian picks up a massive pile of chips and is now pulling away from the field. 1.7 million for him. Ronnie's at 1.1, and Adam lost a healthy chunk down to 665. Still no pressure. Over 20 bigs.
Brian's got almost half the chips, so he is a pretty healthy chip leader. Like you just said, Adam's not in danger with 22 bigs, but he's going to look at an ace and want to take a stab at it. You got to start playing the hands when you get them, especially three-handed.
Absolutely.
Get a little discount. We'll go ahead and see a flop with our king 3 off.
Quick suit check by both players now that they realize they're going to be going to a flop. And Brian
And there you go.
flops.
Brian
the
hits
best.
the king again.
Once again, Adam is just sitting left with ace high. Once again, Brian's going to check it to him. This time, Adam got burned once. He's not going to fall for
Not
it
again. Check it back. Now he picks up a couple more outs with the gut shot.
Does have a gutter, a 9 or an ace, and all of his outs are live. 65,000, but that's over 10% of his stack here to chase. And if he's there, if he gets there, he might not get paid. Any red card could be scary for him. There's a lot of things that can go wrong on that board. He just lets it go. So 26.75 for third place. More importantly, second, 37.86. So an $1,100 ladder between second and third. The very, very important ICM implications at this point. Top 3 is always where the bread and butter is in a tournament. This one is no exception. And once again, up top, $53.99 for the home team. Whoever takes that one down, and some hardware and social media attention, which is always good. You know, nothing I like more than having my face on Instagram.
Oh, yeah. And everybody loves seeing your face on Instagram, I'm sure.
Absolutely. That's why they keep me in a dark room with microphones.
Same. We have that in common. Ronnie not going to play the 8-6. Can't tell you how many times I saw people make a move with 8-6 last night during the tag team tournament. It was caught me off guard every time. Brian going to raise his suited connectors.
He's got the chip stack, and he's not afraid to use it. He is really putting the pressure.
That's it. Put the pressure on Adam. He just, you know, if you can make him fold the big blind, he just lost 10% of his stack.
Yep, pick up two more big blinds. They're not a big deal to you as a chip leader, but when they're on your stack, they're not in somebody else's, and that's
it.
important.
Those chips mean a lot more to Adam right now than they do to Brian. So if he can make him fold him. Brian absolutely now does have well over 50% of all the chips in play.
Absolutely. He came in here real quiet, was one of the shorter stacks, was able to catch a very fortunate double up when his threes made a set against Reina's overpair kings.
Also, he had a smaller ace. I think it was ace-9 versus ace-10 or ace-jack, and drilled that as well for a double up. So he had a couple of big double ups, and then he's played very well.
But now that he's got himself some chips, he is in there, and he is playing them well. Not going to take a pass on this one, though. Don't have to play every hand. Just got to,
No.
as I always say, you don't have to win every hand, just the last one.
And Ronnie gets a walk, but those 15,000 chips he just won makes another dent in Adam's stack. Get into what I call the danger zone, when even if you double up, you're still, you're still in a bad shape.
Yeah, he'd have over just $1 million, but yeah, he definitely.
He's not there yet.
Not there yet.
A couple more. The big blind comes around every 3 hands. A couple more big blinds, and you're down to 400K, 300K. Getting hit up for 75K every round.
Under 20 bigs this time around. And that's always kind of like my barometer of when you start having to be a little more careful. It limits your possibilities post-flop. I mean, he still has enough where he can play probably flop and turn, but pretty soon it's just going to be a jamming type of range.
Ronnie definitely thinking about a raise. Just about how much? Like 60 maybe? Yeah.
You're making it 60. Brian,
okay,
a
Brian's
couple of Broadway cards.
Let's see a flop here.
And Adam is happy to watch these two go at it. And Ronnie does
Oh,
flop
Ronnie
the
just
set on a
drilled
monotone
that
board.
set.
Brian has the queen of spades.
Wow. So this is where I always want to slow play the set. Not on a flushed board, but flop bottom set. I always want to give the other guy a chance to bet it. It's definitely the wrong move. But
Out of
it's
position,
just
I like
always my.
out of position. I like a really small lead here. Any spade is going to come along for one card. King's obviously going to play, and you want to try to build a pot when you've got a set.
With his chip stack, he has to be thinking about calling here.
He might even be thinking about raising. Because let's say Ronnie had 2 red 7s instead of a set of 5s. A raise here could make that hand find the muck, and then you don't have to improve. But as it
We're going
sits
to go
right
to the
now,
turn, and it is a little bit of a brick there.
you don't think there's a lot of 4 deuce, 4 7 in either player's
No.
range at this point. If I'm Ronnie, I'm thinking he's either got a king or a spade, or maybe both.
He's going to make a big bet here. Try to win this hand right now. 325,000.
Over betting the pot. And
Really big bet.
That's going to push Brian out of there. Yeah, you gambled once, fading the spade. No need to take a second pull at it. Pick up some chips, which are so valuable and important right now, and taking away from the chip leader. Kind of closing the gap with him. Adam sitting on 16 bigs. Ronnie and Brian. It's looking like a 2-man race at this point. Don't count Adam out. He's 1 double up away from being right back in there.
All of these guys very good tournament players. I don't know Ronnie as well as the other 2, but I've seen enough here tonight to know these are 3 guys that know what they're doing, comfortable in this situation. But the time of day does start to take its toll.
And Ronnie's going to pick up 5s again.
You got him again? Is that a glitch? Anna, our producer? No?
Glitch in the matrix. I had pocket 10s on back-to-back hands earlier today. I did not win with either one of them.
Well,
Brian's going to let this one go, and Adam has a queen. He's getting a price.
he's in the big blind. It's tough to fold here. You've already committed so many of your chips to the pot.
Yeah, he's 30,000 to win 135. You're getting 4 to 1 on your money. 4.5 to 1 with the small blind in there.
All right. Flop. Doesn't really hit anybody.
Ronnie's 5s are still best, but not quite nearly as strong as they were last time around. But a bet and a scoop is going to take it away from Adam. He's hoping he can catch something.
Down to 15 big blinds. He's going to have to find a spot and find it soon. 15 big blinds 7-handed is not as urgent as 15 big blinds 3-handed, because those big blinds come at you really fast when that button has only got 3 places to go.
And the price of poker is about to go up here.
Gonna be 20 and 40, I think.
2040? 2040 it is. That puts even more pressure on Adam, taking him down to just right around 10 bigs now after this hand is over. See, we still got 28 of you in the chat hanging out with us as we wind this one down. Do us a favor, hit that thumbs up. Let us know who you like going into the finals here. Got Adam on the short stack. Ronnie is...
He's stacking his chips up, or is he counting them? He's
ripping-
stacking them up.
ripping.
He's going to rip it.
He's got an ace. He's got 10 bigs after this hand. I do not blame him one bit for this.
Brian's got the chips to call him, but he doesn't quite have the hand, and he lets it go. So Adam make a good little pickup here.
20, 40, 40.
4 big blinds before that hand, 3 big blinds now. Adam on the button. the hand of the moment, 6-7. Not going to even take a shot at it, but Ronnie's going to want to play this one. See what Chef's got. Suited ace. Getting a good price to call it. Wow.
Ronnie flops trips, but Brian doesn't have any piece of
Just
this.
no piece of it.
He's going to lead right out with it. I don't mind this play.
Is that a little 50K bet?
Fast play's the new slow play, and he gets some action.
Oh, all right.
Diamond's probably going to drive the rest of the. I mean, Brian took a float one time. Actually,
check.
Ronnie's going to play this one really crafty here. 4 diamonds on him.
4 diamonds. Ronnie checks.
Both players hate this. Ronnie will take it down, though. Can't argue with the result. And now Ronnie is the new chip leader. Shaking his head, wishing he could have got more, but Brian didn't have anything to do with this.
Just nothing he can do. I'm surprised he floated it on the flop, honestly. I think he got max value out of him with that 50K bet on the flop.
I
for
think
sure.
so.
So now under the gun and the button are 1 at this stage. We go over to Ronnie with the 7-5 suited on the. Don't know what to say. On the button, under the gun.
Brian
got the ace of deuce again. Hearts this time. Better position. You can try to put some pressure on Adam. No, just a call. Or did he? Oh, did Ronnie raise?
Ronnie raised with a 7-5.
Oh my gosh!
He doubled the blinds to 80K.
That was so unexpected. I just wrote it off. I didn't even realize he'd done it.
And Adam is once again happy to watch these two duke it out.
Yeah, but anytime you can make him fold the big blind, it's a win. So
Brian's ace is still going to be best. Ronnie has a funky gutter.
Got a lot of outs. 10 outs there. You can see at the top of your screen.
Mm-hmm.
Brian bets 50. Let's see. Ronnie will come along for the turn and just frickin' drills it.
Ronnie just drills it.
Drills the 8 he needed.
Brian's looking like he's cutting out some bluffing chips.
Wow. Picking a bad spot to bluff there. Can't possibly think Ronnie let out a raise with the 7-5. That move is going to pay off big time. A completely unexpected pre-flop raise that
Ronnie is going to raise this turn card here. It's a really wet and connected board, and Brian has absolutely nothing to do with it.
Yeah, good thing he raised there because
Ronnie now
it saved Brian some chips.
Sir.
Quick dealer change here. Is that Miss Carolyn again?
Miss Caroline is in the box, and while she's here, I'm going to take a quick moment here to show you. Never mind, we're doing a photo shoot out there, and we can't see a damn thing. So
There's a cash game. You can see it in the corner there.
we do have 2 cash games
Two
going,
cash
but
games
you'll have to
running on a Tuesday night.
Take my word for it. We're doing some promotional photography out here as well. But want to let you know that tomorrow we do have our PLO Championship that kicks off at 3 o'clock. $400 buy-in for the 4-card game on April Fool's Day. Come on down here and get a piece of that action. A $10,000 guaranteed prize pool.
Brian's going to want to play this. This is the kind of hand he wants to play in this spot.
Absolutely.
On the button. Over to Adam. He's got an ace.
Got an ace, and he's got about 11 bigs.
You are three-handed. Any ace is a pretty good ace, even ace deuce. Just a call, I'm sure.
Yeah, he's going to come along. And
Ronnie, just nothing to call with, even with 40K already in the pot. So we're going to go heads up. There you go.
Brian does hit the 10.
Brian's got 2 pair now. Checks over to Brian. He's going to take a stab at this.
I would definitely like small. You want to keep this ace high type of hand in there. Something with just 2 overcards that can possibly give you a float, and then reevaluate. You're in position after the
85. That's 85 is a good bet. In this situation, a fold from Adam is just as good as a call.
Adam's just a little too short to float, but he's going to make a. Is he making the move? He is making the move.
Making the move. Okay, can Brian summon a call here?
Yep, he
There
flicks
he
it
goes.
in.
He flicks it in. We were about to be heads up, barring an ace. You see it there. An ace at this point, and only an ace. He picks a couple of deuce outs up. Oh my God! The deuce on the river. Runner, deuces for a miracle run out to double up Adam and put him into second place.
Just like that, Brian went from penthouse to outhouse, now in the short stack with 20 big blinds when he was just in the driver's seat a few minutes ago with 1.7 million in chips.
I mean, Adam was making a move there with no part of that pot. Brian made the right call, and he just got as lucky as you can get.
That is brutal.
How do you win that hand without hitting an ace? Runner, ducks. Holy crap.
Wow. Yeah, Brian's going to be, if he doesn't take this one home, he's going to be wondering what he could have done differently there.
And he can't, I mean.
Yeah, that's just poker.
What can he do?
Wow.
He can lead out bigger, and maybe Adam has to fold, but he made it just enough for Adam. That's exactly the move you want him to make. You want him to jam in that position.
Everything went right except winning the pot.
Except, runner, freaking deuces.
So I say, you did everything right except win the pot.
Oh.
Yowza. But on to the next. That's ancient history now. And Ronnie's going to take this one down. And Ronnie is sitting in the catbird seat at 1.8 million. Now he's the one with half the chips in play.
Brian, if you watch this later, I want you to know you did that exactly like we all would have done it. It just
that's poker.
Sometimes poker is a
poker's poker. Poker gonna poker, as they say.
Poker gonna poker. I like to say poker is a really, really nasty woman. Now she's hot.
Oh yeah,
extremely hot, and so she can get away with being mean to your face. She can kick you right between the eyes, and she's hot enough that you're gonna forgive her. Come back for more.
A fickle mistress.
Oh, she is so mean, but she is so sexy. We can't resist.
I have to hose you down here in a minute.
I'm not even being lewd about it. It's just the truth. It's just the truth. It's what keeps us all coming back. Because how many times do we say, I hate this game? I love this game. It's just.
Yeah, my wife has told me more than once, you pick a weird way to have fun.
It's the truth. Oh.
Neither player has any piece of this.
Nothing.
They're both sitting there with 6 high.
I mean, the likelihood of a chop.
First man
still more likely somebody win this thing.
First man to sneeze on this one wins. Adam has 35 outs to a chopper a win.
35 outs. How many cards are left in the deck?
And that will be one of them. He hit his card.
There you go.
And it's going to be a chop unless somebody takes a stab at this.
Somebody can really bluff their way into it here.
Brian is going to take a swing.
Go ahead, Brian.
Nobody wants this money.
And Adam folds. There you go.
Once again, next man out the door, $26.75 in his pocket, $37.86 for second, so an $1,100 ladder. But everybody's still got their eyes on the prize up top of $53.99 and some nice hardware from our Spring Showdown series.
Of course, this tournament named in honor of one of our favorite players, Uncle Johnny.
Yes.
So that'll be a fun trophy to have sitting on your shelf.
Yeah, I saw him. I did not have the pleasure of playing at a table with him. He just didn't seem, from what I could tell, he wasn't getting much going his way. You saw him standing up quite a bit, and that's usually not a sign of somebody who's hitting a lot of hands.
Yeah. I got to play with Uncle Johnny at the Run Good series a couple of weeks ago. He and I were at the same table for about 15 minutes before I got stacked.
Adam's going to bump up his suited ace here from the small blind. Ronnie does not have a hand to contend with, and these will quickly be returned to Miss Caroline, I think. Yeah, there we go.
Not even with his stack. Some hands you just can't make pretty. 8-4 offsuit is definitely one of those. It's only slightly less ugly than 8-3 offsuit. So the run of hands that I like to call the blackjack hands.
Mm-hmm.
You know, 7-4, 9 deuce, 8-3.
Yeah, I don't know any game where 8-4 is a good hand.
No.
I can't think of a
not
one.
Not even blackjack.
Not blackjack, baccarat. Not even really two good cards to have in cribbage.
I'm not even sure what that is.
Oh, cribbage is a great game. We'll talk about it some other day.
We should invent a game where 8-4 is the nuts.
Meanwhile, Adam has ace king suited on the button.
Look at this.
Much better than that three-handed.
This is one of those where you really just got to be sitting there thinking, God, I hope somebody has something to call me with here.
He makes it 90, just a hair above the minimum. Not getting too far out of line like Raina was earlier with her kings, kind of tipping her hand with her bet sizing.
Brian with the ace deuce that just beat him pretty bad a minute ago.
Sitting with about 18 bigs and an offsuit ace out of position. Definitely going to take a flop. I think a raise or 3-bet would be overplaying the hand at this point. So now he's the one looking for a deuce.
Can he repay the favor? No, not this time.
Does not come. They both have the gutter to Broadway, but Adam is best.
$60,000. It's going to be too much here. There's just not much he can beat that Adam would have raised under the gun with.
Unless he tries to make a move. Calling is horrible if he wants to try to make a move, but he's just going to lay that one down.
Got to lay it down.
Adam will take that pot and shows the big slick to let everybody know, hey, I actually got it.
I had it that time. I had it and I flopped it.
I'm not normally one that shows a hand, but when I do, I never show the bluff. It's just the ego where you want to helicopter the bluff into somebody's face, and I've kind of gotten over that as I've gotten older. But I like to show value hands, because that way I want them to think I've always got it. That way when I do bluff, I can get away with it.
Right.
Because the problem with showing a bluff is now they're going to call you light, and you kind of got to make a hand. If the deck doesn't cooperate, you just taken away half of your game.
That's actually really good advice, Martin.
Hello.
Pocket aces right there with the first time I think we've seen that at the final table.
It is. We saw kings once.
Ronnie in the perfect spot under the gun with the aces.
Adam had Motown. That's not going to play. At least I don't think. Is he still thinking about Jack 5?
I mean,
he is
again, it's a min raise because you want one caller.
Adam, I'm sorry. Adam's in the hand there.
Yeah. It's exactly what you want to happen. That's why you min raise it. This, you see that mistake a lot when you get three-handed people. 3x and 3.5x betting
and even
big hands. And I mean, don't you want a caller?
And even like Adam's only sitting there with 25 bigs, so a 3x bet is just huge in relation to your chip stack.
Mm-hmm.
Ronnie's going to continue to go for value here. 115,000, about a half pot size bet. He's hoping Adam's got a queen or a diamond draw at this point. Unfortunately, Adam just
nothing.
Fortunately for Adam, unfortunately for Ronnie.
No part of it.
There's no hand, no
Easy
draw.
to get away from.
And did he show the aces? I think he did. Yeah, he did show the aces.
Got him good.
As Adam just said, that was pretty good. Yeah, that's
you were ahead, sir. Nice
way
hand.
way ahead there, sir. I've tried explaining to people who don't play this game that feeling of looking down at 2 aces in the hole. It's just.
Have you ever been running so bad where you look down at aces and go, "Oh no"?
This is how. Oh, absolutely.
This is
oh
how,
my God.
This is how I lose the rest of my
times.
stack. It's been a while, but where you look at it, it's like, okay, well here I'm getting.
It's not aces as much as kings. Kings is the hand where I have many times. Look at this. Look at this little.
Brian is
setup.
all in with his queen 10, jamming for about 15 bigs, and Adam, this would be for 60% of his stack with an ace jack.
3-handed. That's such a strong hand. I don't know how he can fold here.
It's tough. It's tough. I don't know what It's like he's cutting out he's taking assessment, taking inventory of where he's at.
He's thinking if I call this, I've got
400.
11 big blinds.
Yeah, if I call and lose, I'm down to about 400,000, about 10, 11 bigs. Still enough to play with. And if I win this, I am in big, like almost a dead heat with Ronnie.
And a big ladder up, $1,000, $1,100 ladder up.
Yeah,
so
that too. But
wow, what a fold!
He is going to lay that one down.
No way, Ronnie's calling here.
No.
So Brian's gonna grab 2.5 bigs, and
when Adam looks at the live stream, he is going to be wondering what could have happened if he called. And I'll be honest with you, I don't know what I'd do in that situation. That is,
Ace Jack off is such a strong hand, 3-handed.
I see him as real, and that's 15 bigs. It was a big jam.
I said this last night, and I had a couple of people disagree with me in the last 24 hours, but even these guys who play a lot of tournaments, very few people have any experience playing heads up.
Mm-hmm.
Even great tournament players hardly ever get to play heads up. Cash players, you're more of a cash player. You never play heads up.
Never.
So
nobody wants to play heads up. I'm at the game and I'm like, I'll play heads up. Nobody wants to play heads up.
Right, but I mean,
I love heads up.
It's the same thing with 3-handed. I mean,
and that's why I'm glad they're not chopping, because it is the purest form of poker. Reading your man. I mean, anybody can play ace king. Anybody play aces.
Of course.
But you know what happens when you got queen 3 of clubs.
And it's probably best. I mean,
being able to hand read and read your opponent, and situational awareness, positional awareness.
And that's where a hand like Ace Jack, you're sitting 7, 8, 9-handed. Ace Jack is a lot easier to fold than it should be when you're 3-handed. You know.
Yeah, I don't know what I'd do there.
Go back to what I was saying earlier. I can't tell you how many times, especially in a big tournament, when I've been running kind of bad and I look down at kings and the first thing through my head is, all right, well, this is how my tournament ends.
Yeah.
It just seems like they never hold up when you need them to. In fact, I finished 5th in a pretty big tournament in a big series recently, and it was kings that took me out.
Mm-hmm.
Got it all in 2 calls, 5 ways. Go 3 ways to the flop, and some guy with ace deuce suited rivered the flush. But kings are just always tough. Speaking of kings, they got a king jack right betting into pocket 10s from Brian with the quick
Brian
shove.
All in with his 10s.
And Adam with a fairly decent queen. Got to lay it down quick though.
Yeah, Adam is hoping that Ronnie will do his dirty work for him.
Yeah, he needs him to. He is the big stack. You're the big stack. You have this kind of duty.
Did he call?
No, not
I'm
yet.
sorry. He's still thinking about it.
When you've got more chips than the other 2 players combined, sometimes you feel like, I got to be the one to do it. I got to be the guy that takes this guy out. Right? You ever feel like...
But you don't want to bring a knife to a gunfight. But King Jack is really strong three-handed.
Especially when you've raised.
I mean, if Brian is ripping with an ace, you're a small dog.
Yeah.
And it's a lot of chips, and yeah, they're all playing really, really cautious right now. I don't know right or wrong, but
that's always a tough spot for me because you've already raised, so you're giving him a big chunk of chips. You know, you just gave him 4 big blinds and a lot more life. You're the one who raised. You almost feel like you have to call there, but it was a small dog. It's a good, possibly a good fold. What's the old saying? If they were suited.
Oh yeah, well, yeah. Everybody gets buried in a suit. That's what I like to say.
Brian's not even going to think about it with the old 4 deuce. Adam's got a really nice.
Picking up some 9s this time around.
Really nice place to be there. Let's see if
Makes
Ronnie's
it
got
120,000, a 3x open.
Wow, a call with the 6-5 suited. See the flop? Just a couple of overs that might scare Adam off. Can Ronnie turn this into a bluff? He checks it. Oh, check back. Okay, we're going to see a turn. All right, now Adam's scared of everything. He's scared of an 8, queen the jack.
Yeah, he's hoping to peel an offsuit 10 at this point.
Honestly, Ronnie can maybe bluff this. Yeah, 150.
Ronnie's
he is going to bluff at it.
It's a tough spot for Adam to be in, and he's out of position too, but he is going to peel.
All right, let's see the flop.
It's almost a game of 5th Street Chicken at this point.
See the river. Just a deuce on the river. Reverse Barry Greenstein. Not going to get there, but
it does bring in some spades.
Adam, if Adam checks here, he's putting himself in a dangerous position.
He's going to lead out with it. I like this. It prevents you from being bluffed.
No, because Ronnie can still jam him and make him fold. Ronnie senses weakness. If he can pull the trigger.
No,
nope.
Ronnie's going to let it go.
Lets it go and gives Adam a huge boost. Now they are dead even. Look at that. 10,000 chips between them. That's when you 3x bet pre-flop and then check the flop. That's such a. That was definitely Ronnie's spot. If he bets right there, I think Adam's gone. But you got to find that C bet, and that's why it's tough when you're playing a small hand like that. You don't. It's hard to even bluff it. It's hard to find the confidence in 2 unders to the board. Good Lord, here we go. Big slick for Ronnie. Gonna make it 80. Yeah, just a min raise. Brian might float along here.
He's going to peel, getting a price. He's got 2 live cards, and they're suited. 10 right in the window for Brian.
Yeah, and he drills it. Ronnie's going to check big slick. See if Brian wants to stab at it. $130,000. Just enough to take it down, so.
Brian's not, don't count him out yet.
No, sir. While the cards are being shuffled, I want to shout out to everyone here at the OG, the staff, just running an incredible tournament series. The dealers here are top notch. And special shout out to Anna, who produces the live stream for us, who's doing a great job. keeping me and Martin in line. And
So I did do a little solver work here. That's why I was quiet for a minute. That ace jack is a call, and no matter how you slice it, ICM, final table,
Yeah.
chip EV, that ace jack is a call when you've got 25 bigs and your opponent jams for 15.
oh wow,
There's-
Brian in the small blind with the ladies.
In case anybody was wondering.
Ronnie just raised with air on the button, and Brian's got queens. Is that all of them?
Yeah,
he
he's
is
gonna,
all
he's
in.
going to grip it and rip it, and he's probably just going to get this one
And-
through at this point.
and-
Adam's got the dirty diaper.
He can't.
Doesn't even get any camera
Yeah.
time for that hand.
Boy, Ronnie picked a bad spot to bluff with the 5-7. Look at this. Now Brian's right back in it.
This
He
is
and
a,
Ronnie neck and neck.
this is a three-man
Yeah,
race
this
again.
is-
Right back at
This
it.
is where you start talking about that chop. You realize the chop is better than second place money. So
If they decide to do a three-way chop at this point, it would be.
Brian, build that stack back up. That's where you start. Somebody floats the idea and sees how it sounds to the rest of the guys. But
And with the big blind at 50K, 1 million is a 20 big blind stack, which is right around where they're all at. So
that's it. They're all. I mean,
They're all sitting right around 24, 26 bigs. Pizza, another one of our commentators, comes in here sometimes. He always says he won't chop. Like late at night, they're tired and hungry, and he orders waffle. Like people are talking chop, and he's ordering Waffle House from DoorDash. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not chopping nothing because he just wants to put that pressure on them. Like they don't want to play anymore.
They don't wanna
That's
play anymore.
all
Absolutely.
he needs to hear to keep wanting to keep putting the pressure on him.
I used to work. I'm a night owl, and I used to work late at night, and I loved going when they used to have the midnight tournament up in at Caesar, Southern Indiana. They don't play that tournament anymore, and they don't have the big poker room there like they used to. But they used to every Friday night they did a midnight bounty for years, and I loved that tournament because it was going to go until 4:30, 5 in the morning. And a lot of those guys, first of all, they're on East Coast time. I'm coming from Nashville, so I'm an hour. It's an hour earlier to me when I get there. And I'm a night owl, so I loved it because, man, it would get to about 3 in the morning, and guys sign up to play a midnight tournament not realizing that it's going to go till 3, 4 in the morning.
Yeah.
It messed them a lot of people up as it ran deep.
Ronnie raising this one up with a 9-5 from the small blind. Brian in the big blind with 8-5. Thinking about it. I see the chat just saw that deuce runner, and there is a lot of people that have a lot of things to say.
A lot of
about
things
it.
to say about it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
It was
We-
a wicked hand for
We
sure.
had a little bit to say about it here, I'll tell you that.
Yeah. Looks like they're going to go heads up here. They're both sitting there with a 5.
I'm telling you right now, Brian's going to have nightmares about deuces for a while. Oh, we got a little.
There we go. We
There
got
we
it squared
go.
away. And
Well,
Ronnie does flop the 9.
can't feel good about bottom pair, but he's going to lead out. Brian's just being deliberate. He has no part of this. There's no way he's calling. Maybe he makes a move here. Yeah. I have so much respect for deliberate players like Brian and James Lyle, who won the tournament last night. All of these guys in the tournament tonight. If I've got that hand that Brian had right there, I would have folded so fast that the cards might have actually brushed up and blew into Miss Caroline's face. They're just I can't help it when the cards are that bad. I just snap fold is just part of my instant reaction in the game.
There we go.
My instinct, I should say. It's late for me too. I'm running out of words.
Ronnie's
Whoa!
picking
Wow!
up
What
kings,
a
and
big hand.
I was able to adjust the camera so I can get them both in the same frame.
Let's see if anybody's got something to play with him.
Oh, we can actually see his face too, so that's good.
Oh, wow. 110. Someone's going to need a big hand. And
Adam
Adam's
does have
got an ace.
He's got an ace. That's usually worth a call. He's going to look him up. We're going to go to this flop heads up. Adam is looking for an ace. These are the two chip leaders going into this hand.
Nothing for Adam there. Most likely Ronnie's going to c-bet this and take it down, but we saw Adam jam in this position earlier where he had just an ace and only an ace and jammed to try to steal it. This would be a
spiked running deuces.
Of course, but this would be a really unfortunate time to try that again against kings.
Yeah,
Kings.
I don't think you're going to catch lightning in a bottle twice in a row like that.
Puts Ronnie back into the chip lead for the time being.
So tomorrow, or actually later today, a PLO Championship on April Fool's Day, 3 o'clock kickoff, $400 buy-in, $10,000 guaranteed prize pool, and I would not be surprised if once again we doubled it or more. Obviously, I can't promise anything, but we are guaranteeing a $10,000 prize pool for the 4-card game, and that kicks off at 3 o'clock. Final table to be streamed here on the OG channel. Yours truly in the booth calling a 4-card action. If you want to play, come on down, get a piece of the action, and take home some money and a trophy. Running out of things to say.
I will not be anywhere near the 4-card game, but
they're going to keep me on this side of the wall.
That's right. But the players who love it, and they love it, we're going to see some new faces that we might not have seen.
I would not be surprised to see Marlon in that. I've seen him play the 4-card game before, and he does fairly well at it. I would not be shocked if he made the final table, if he decides to come down and play it. Meanwhile, Brian bumps up the Queen 10, and Ronnie looks him up with the King 10, and neither player flops anything.
Double check to the turn. Turn comes a 9 of hearts.
So they both flop open-ended, or turn open-ended. Brian does have the better end of it.
Yes, he does.
With the jack. He spikes the queen.
Spikes the queen on the river.
King high was best, but Brian spikes the queen or the jack.
Yeah. Quick fold from Ronnie. He got no part of it. That just shows you that stat we just saw it making it to showdown. We're seeing a lot more hands between Brian and Ronnie than hands involving Adam. These two have been at it quite a bit.
JJ's back in the box, and he is going to be here for the next half an hour. Still got 15 minutes left on this level, and I believe we're going to go up to 30-60. The Grim Reaper of the blinds is relentless, and eventually nature will take its course and force us to find a winner here. But all in due time. Still see we got 23 of you hanging out with us as we approach 2:30 in the morning. Appreciate you all. Give us that thumbs up. Let us know that you are digging what you see here as we wind into April and in the heart of our Spring Showdown series.
Got a race to 125 from Adam. Brian going to make that call. We're going to see a flop here. And Brian drills a king. Checks it over. Adam is definitely going to stab at this.
He does have a gutter, an overcard. Why not? Brian puts
A little
the,
raise,
the
okay.
check raise here to 135. Back over to Adam now. He is going to look him up.
Let's see. Pairs the board, no help to anybody. Does him theoretically improve Brian's hand. But Adam has all the same outs.
We really think that the 8 doesn't improve either player after the bet and the check raise and call. Nobody's really dangling in there with an 8. Unless they possibly had like a backdoor diamond draw, like a.
It does make Brian's king. It makes his kicker better. He picks up the second 8, so he doesn't have the same kicker problems he had. He's not losing to king 10, king 9. You know.
Adam want to try to one more shot to take this one away. And you are right. Like Brian doesn't have as much kicker problems as he did a little while ago.
Yeah, that's what I say. The 8 definitely improved his hand, but I don't know. Adam is gonna try to bet at it. Let's see.
Ace high is not going to win this one on its own merit, so he's going to fire 175 at this. Brian does
Good
call,
call.
and he's going to pick this one
That's
off.
a big pot for him.
Big
That
pot
puts
going
him
his
back
way.
into the chip lead. So there you go. After getting gutted by runner deuces just a little while ago, Brian is back in the chip lead.
Now Adam is on the short stack with 15 bigs. So with the blinds being this high, it is a lot of pressure. There's not a lot of wiggle room here. $26.75 for third place, $37.86, so an $1,100 ladder for second, and then once again $53.99. We'll call it $5,400 just to keep it simple. Up top, as the lion's share of this $22,500 prize pool we were able to pull in today. 90 participants, and we're down to these 3.
Oof. Even in the small blind, it's hard to call with that.
And Adam is happy to take a walk after that misstep a little while ago.
Well, if you're enjoying this, imagine what Sunday afternoon is going to be like with the final table of the main event with big money on the line and some of the best poker players around playing for their share of a $100,000 prize pool. I'm telling you, if you're watching on the stream and you can't make it here yourself, make sure you're watching on Sunday afternoon when we get to the final table of the main event. The restart for day 2 is at 2, so final table sometime in the late afternoon, probably.
Yeah, late afternoon. Not exactly sure how many we're going to get out of each flight, but I would think 7 or 8 o'clock. So filled up on Easter dinner, you're back home, feeling a little tired. Just
watch some poker.
Pop it on and watch it. And
if you're watching right now, just go over, just right there underneath where you're watching, hit the subscribe button, and YouTube will tell you when we go live, so you won't have to guess.
Yep, get that notification.
Get the notification that says, hey, it's final table, the main event. It's Sunday.
Brian's going to open up his suited queen jack, and Adam has an ace in the small blind.
I would be surprised to see Adam jam here.
Adam is under 20 bigs, right around 15 bigs. This is not the worst spot to jam, in my opinion.
A jam or a big bet, maybe 400 or more.
He's just going to flat.
Just flat into Ronnie with
and
Jack
Ronnie's
10.
got Jack 10, so
everybody's got a hand worth playing.
Brian made this 3X and got called by Adam, and now Ronnie's contemplating as well. And he just flats as well, and now everybody's mad that somebody didn't jam. I don't know what the hell's going on here.
Okay.
All right, so ace 9, Jack 10, Queen Jack.
Oh boy.
Let's
little
take
piece for everybody.
Sort through this. Adam has the ace. Ronnie hit a 10.
And Brian has a gutter.
Brian has
a double gutter. Double gutter.
A double gutter and a backdoor diamond draw just for fun. So this could be something. Ronnie's going to fold.
Brian folded that pretty quick with the. Oh, no, he called. Sorry,
Yeah.
I thought I saw him throw his cards in. Let's see the turn.
That is a 9,
And
giving
he gets
Adam
the-
2
and he-
pair,
and-
and Brian makes the straight.
Brian
Oh my
just
God! Adam's
drilled
all in.
All in. Brian's about to take him down. He has no choice. He's got the straight.
Adam
That's
is
the
drawing-
bad news. And
Adam
he's
is drawing to 4 outs. He needs an ace. He needs a 9.
boat outs, and only boat outs are going to save him, keep
What
him in the
a
tournament.
card.
Okay, 3 diamonds. Do so hard, 3 diamonds, please.
Brian calling for his bricks.
445,000 all in for Adam. Brian obviously snaps this one off. If he takes this pot down, he will have a massive chip lead. Oh my God!
Man, what? Unbelievable.
Once again, Adam bailed out on the end. An ace this time for him.
That is the second time that Adam has hit a miracle card on the river.
Some days
stay in
you
this.
are the bug, and some days you are the windshield. Oh my goodness. And Ronnie is sitting there trying not to laugh.
He is laughing.
Twice!
Twice.
On the fucking river.
At least that time it was just one card and not runner. But still, oh my goodness. I apologize. I know these microphones are made for us to talk quietly into, and we only can be loud when the players are already all in with cards shown, because there's no risk of them hearing us across the building. But my goodness.
Wow.
I can't believe that happened again.
Some days it is just your day.
It's Brian is such a good player that he's managed to not let that tilt him or get to him before, because it's hard. You start to feel like you're snake bit when that happens to you twice.
Yeah.
You know.
You see him just kind of breathing it off, shaking it off.
Yeah. Keep your composure. You don't want to get angry. You don't want to play angry. Wow. He's still got, what, 15, or
He's got
12,
12
13
13
big
bigs.
blinds?
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
Still playable stack.
Yeah.
He's been like this before. This has been bouncing back and
Absolutely.
forth. Now Ronnie's waking up with a suited king. See how Brian seems composed, but I mean inside he's got to be boiling.
Queen 3. Can't call 200K with that.
Good Lord Almighty. So now Adam is the chip leader, 1.6 million in chips. Looking at about what, 34, 35, 36 blinds, somewhere in that neighborhood. Brian on the short stack, though, with about 12 or 13.
Yeah, it's good to see Brian laughing it off.
I mean, poker gonna poker, as we said it before.
He's a very, very likable player. I spent a lot of time at the table with him. He's a great guy. We call him Chef. I'm not sure why. I just know that's his nickname. Just goodness, I still to drill the perfect card that gives your opponent 2 pair and gives you the nuts at the moment, and then to just, what is he? It's a 4-outer.
Yeah, 4-outer.
Oh.
Any ace, any 9, anytime.
So sick.
Brian's
So sick.
gonna try to gain some traction here. You just can't sit back and wait for a good hand.
No, you can't.
And he picks up the blinds here, which is a big chunk to his stack. I'm just kind of waiting about another 15 minutes or so before the chat sees that one. And they are going to lose their minds.
Oh, my goodness. Can't believe that. It's funny now. It wasn't funny at the time, but good.
No, I mean.
Good on him that he's laughing along, because that is
Yeah.
so brutal.
He's got some chips to play with, and you can only do so much. Wow, what a card.
Brian on the button again with a nice suited queen. Take a little, at least a little min raise. No, just a call.
He's going to flat this one. I'm not a fan of flatting, especially in a shorthand situation like this. Do not give the blinds a cheap look. Now you're giving Ronnie a free chance to beat you. I mean, Ronnie might come along for a min raise anyways, but principle's the same.
Nobody catches anything on the flop. Brian picks up a gutter on the turn. And
spikes an 8.
And he's going to show his 8 and pick up this pot. Slowly climb back toward his million that he had a minute ago. Can hear laughs and people having a good time in the main room. We've still got cash game going.
Mm-hmm. I think we still had 2 tables go. Oops,
two
wrong
tables?
button. Sorry about that. Looks like we're down to 1 table. It's way out there. And,
nice full table over there, though.
And that camera doesn't have a remote to it, so that's the view you get. So we're a battle of a couple of suited aces here. Adam raises up his ace deuce. Ronnie's sitting there with the ace 6. And Brian is happy to let these two sort it out amongst themselves.
Absolutely. Best case scenario for Brian right now is to...
Oh, I'm sorry. Ronnie 3-bet this. Excuse me. Adam does come along. Deuce right in the window. Adam is continuing to bottle the run good when he needs it most.
It's a pretty strong C-bet, but...
3 bigs. Adam is going to look him up.
What point do you start thinking this deuce can't possibly be good?
Ronnie does pick up the diamond draw.
And checks it over to Adam. It's like he's daring him to bet.
300,000 back around to Ronnie.
You come this far, how can you fold once you've picked up the diamond draw on top of everything else?
Would a raise like a jam? Would a jam be an overplay here? You're probably not making a king fold.
No.
Not making a king fold, but you could make a spade draw fold. Spade draw would have to be the nut draw to even worry about beating you. Ronnie's just going to lay it down. He's going to wait for a better spot. 300,000 would have been about 30.
And that was best case scenario for Brian.
Yeah.
For those two guys to get into a big hand like that. That puts Brian and Ronnie pretty much neck and neck. Now,
Adam's sitting with over half the chips in a 3-man race. Always a good place to be.
Got significantly more than half the chips in play.
And blinds will be going up after this hand. The 36.
30 and 60. Man.
As that shrinks Ronnie and Brian stack even more. Going to be down to about 12 bigs apiece. Brian's all in with his 6s. Don't blame him for that. Adam does have a king. Something to think about, but he's
not going to call
take
that.
a pass.
Not going to call that. I don't think Ronnie can call either, so it's a good pickup there.
Brian will pick that one up, and just like that, he goes from 700,000 to $1 million.
I don't think Ronnie's been the short stack yet. I mean, 3-handed, I don't think he's been the short stack. Adam was the short stack for
Yeah, Adam. It's been
long
Adam
time.
and Brian bouncing back and forth. Ryan's been kind of trying to keep his nose clean, but it's short-handed, and with the blinds going up, swings are fast and violent.
Brian looks down at a jack on the button.
One of you still hanging out with us in the chat as we are trying to crown a champion here. The river card has got other things to say about it. They wants us to hang around for a little while longer, so we're going to be here until we can get this sorted. $5,400 up top for the winner. But the next man out the door gets $2,600. Nothing to shake a stick at.
Adam with a suited king on the button.
I'd like a raise here from him on the button, suited king. All
With
the
his stack, he
all
should
the
be
chips.
absolutely raising in this spot. Let's see.
Makes it
the other
150.
guys.
Putting in the chunky raise, but he can afford to. Brian does have an ace. And about, what, 14 bigs? 15 bigs?
Both these guys just trying not to tangle with the big stack. Hoping the other guy does it before they do.
Mm-hmm.
Counting out a raise.
Does raise. JJ will tell us what it is here in a minute. 360,000. 210 back to Adam, and this is going to probably send him into the muck. The way he's been running, he might think he's invincible at this point.
Yeah. I can't suck out on you again, he says. Well, I don't know.
He's laughing. I mean, I would think you can. I mean, I've seen you do it.
I've seen you do it
a couple
in
of
some
times.
just incomparable spots already. I mean, a suck out is a suck out, but good Lord, I still can't believe runner deuces. I'm going to be thinking about that one for a while.
Yeah, just spiking the ace on the end.
So
Four
crazy.
out. I mean, hitting running deuces.
Just unbelievable crazy.
Yeah. That'll make the highlight reel for sure.
You guys can't see us in the booth, but you know the meme of Joe Rogan and the commentators of the UFC fight freaking
Yeah.
out. That was me and Martin when that ace hit. Even more than the runner deuces. Just for it to happen again in that spot is just completely insane.
Adam's got a suited ace. He's getting a free look from the big blind. Always good times. Adam does flop fairly well, as he does have a nut draw. And the jack will give him, well, that is one of the nuts.
There you go.
And Brian has the low end as well. They're both going to check. They're trapping each other at this point. And the 9 on board counterfeits Brian, and now Adam has the best of it. He cannot lose, and Brian might pay off a bet here, thinking that Adam is trying to steal.
Trying to steal it.
Especially since Adam didn't bet the turn.
Right, didn't bet the flop, didn't bet the turn.
There's been no betting.
He's had it pretty much the whole way. So a bet here is going to look like he's trying to steal it with the straight
He bets
straight to the
200,000.
king.
Brian snaps him off, and ugh, that's a nasty taste right there. Really well played by Adam there.
It's hard to see that ace there without any betting.
For sure.
Sad thing is I had the straight before the ace came. Or before the last card, yeah, the 9 came. I had the.
Doesn't matter. He still had the better straight. But
yeah.
Honestly, if he bets there, you probably bet more. You might be even worse shape. So.
Absolutely.
You're lucky nobody bet the turn.
Brian's got a suited ace this time, looking down at about 15 bigs.
These guys are all playing so well. It's been a great tournament.
Absolutely.
And
really been a good final table all the way through.
Ronnie's just hanging out, waiting for his moment. You got, what, 8 bigs? What are you?
I was just look at the camera angles, technical stuff, nothing important.
I'm saying he's got about, what, 7, 8 bigs?
He's 6'6", yeah.
What are you looking for? What's, any face card? Any
Suited face cards, aces. You just want to be playing the top of the deck. You really don't want to be getting involved with like a 8-7, even if it's suited. Not for all your chips. You're just looking for the top of the deck. Pocket pairs.
There you go, Queen 10.
I think that would do it.
Is that all of them?
Yes, that's right.
Yep.
All of them. And oh my
no.
goodness,
If Brian loses this
if Brian
one,
loses this hand, he's going to be.
we're gonna have to call some sort of
he
therapy.
can't be, talk about
therapy
walking
hotline.
into it when we're just talking about what kind of hand you're looking for to make your move, and then you walk into aces, like just slamming into a brick wall. Whew.
So Ronnie needs to hit this board at least twice. A 10 right in the window,
Right
so
in the
it's
window.
never easy.
Goodness gracious.
I'm on pins and needles. Oh, it was.
Finally, Brian with the best hand.
It had some eyeballs, but it was
Holds.
the right one for Brian. He's able to eliminate Ronnie. Ronnie had a really good showing in this tournament, just kind of lost a little traction there at the end, taking home $26.75 for his troubles. Nothing to be ashamed of there. A really, really good tournament for him. Congratulations. So we have our heads-up battle. Brian will be on the button first, heads up. And sitting at about a slight chip deficit, but after picking up that pot, this is anybody's game. Both players sitting over 20 bigs. We got some room to play.
It doesn't have to end. Doesn't have to end prematurely. There's a lot of room for these guys to kind of sit here and feel each other out.
Absolutely.
You never know. I know Brian's just relieved that he went into the showdown, the all-in with the best hand, and it actually
and
it actually held. So you feel like maybe you've turned a corner there, but you still haven't beaten Adam in one of those situations.
Yeah, it's the bane of your existence.
And listen, Adam's gotten extremely lucky on those two hands, but he has also played lights out at this final table from the very beginning. Oh, that's not going to do it. Not even heads up. No.
Brian had a nice ace as well.
It's disappointing. Quiet and serious. Two guys, heads up for all the money. Just waiting for both of them to get a playable hand here so we can have a little bit of action. Appreciate everybody watching on the stream, whether you're watching this live or sometime tomorrow, a week from now. Leave a comment, let us know what you think, and bookmark the page. Subscribe so you can catch all the live stream action here from the OG Clubhouse, including the main event coming up on Sunday, day 2 of the main event. We will have the live stream of the final table, and it is going to be a big one.
Hey, look at that.
Look at that. Martin figured out how to get them both in there.
It's not the fanciest split
Just
screen.
in time.
Not the fancy split screen I've been working on, but we should have some really good graphics here for the PLO and or the main event. Working on some cool stuff. Hopefully it'll be nice. But in the meantime, this is pretty good.
Yeah.
Might run over Adam a little bit, but I might be able to adjust that.
120.
Brian feels like his ace is good here, and Adam feels like his king is not. So the hand ends with an almost. These guys are getting close to dead even here.
There we go. Moved Adam over a little bit so that the graphics don't run over his face. But yeah.
Now we're going to talk shop for a second. You need to figure out how to get a little spot in the middle right there so you can see the board.
It can be done.
See? Oh, you see, now we're getting fancy.
It can be done.
We're getting fancy with this stuff. We're like, we got really high-tech computers and stuff in here, and a producer who knows what she's doing, and we're just feeling it out, you know. Oh my gosh, look at this. Brian raises into Adam with the Cowboys. Goodness gracious. You want to raise, you don't want to raise too much to scare him off. You want to see this flop.
Yep, the chat just witnessed the ace on the river.
Just so sick. Somebody says, Barry effing Greenstein. Oh, my God. Yes. Yes, it's real.
Brian does call from the button, so this hand could turn into a decisive one if Brian catches a piece, but it's not enough.
Let's see the flop here.
Does catch a pair of nines.
Pair of nines for Brian. It's going to keep him around. If he thinks Adam's got a big ace, ace king, something like that.
Brian's happy to check this one and peel a card. If Adam could check again, he probably could extract some value here, but you know, you want to make some money with your hand. So I do not blame him for trying to fire here.
He didn't fire too big. I don't know that Brian can fold only a pair with his pair, second pair. He can't possibly think Adam's as strong as he is.
Right.
So hard to put somebody on a hand like that heads up.
And this pot right now is ballooning over
And
1.2 million. Whoever wins this pot will have a 2-to-1 chip lead, if not more, if any more money goes in the middle.
What? Is he making fun of us, or is he serious?
No, he's serious.
Oh, that's weird. Like, we're barely talking in here.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah. We're both totally engrossed.
But in the meanwhile, Brian does pay off that 400,000 bet on the end. And
That is-
Adam takes a huge pot there.
That puts him in a tough spot.
Yeah, he's down to 14 bigs now and looking at about a 3-to-1 chip deficit.
Now he's kind of in a jam or fold situation. Because I know you've got more than 10 bigs, but the chip lead is just so big. Yeah, it's in that situation now. We talked about this quite a bit last night. Even if Brian doubles up, he's still not in the lead.
Right.
So that's when you're in the danger zone, heads up.
Yeah, if Brian was a double, he'd be at 1.4 million. That would only take Adam down to 2.
To 2. You know, because a lot of times the stacks look lopsided. You know, if the other guys got you 2-to-1, you're still, you know, you double up, you're still right in it.
It's just
you know,
one swing and
just
it
one
goes,
swing and it goes the other way. But when it gets down to something like this, where it's 4-to-1, yeah, you're in a kind of a dangerous spot. You just
Adam's gonna wake up with some suited cards here. At this point, I'm keeping my foot on his neck. You know, you've got him down. You've got a lot of chips.
kind of have to. You don't really want to
he's on
fold and just
defensive.
give him
No.
chips.
Every hand, keep pressure on him. He will, and if he punches back, then you can reevaluate.
Get a call from Brian. Going to see the flop here.
And when I've got a lead like this, heads up, and I'm raising 85% of buttons.
And it's exactly this situation. I mean, check.
Brian does spike the jack, but Adam picks up a club
That's
draw.
what Adam should have absolutely C-bet that there. Brian folds on the flop.
Yeah, for sure. When you got the man down, don't ever let him get back up. He's on the defensive, and when he finally swings back, you can reevaluate, and okay, now he has a hand.
A club here on the river would be the end of the tournament, I think.
I have a tendency to agree with
'Cause
you.
I don't think Adam can fold now with this club draw. It's too much in it already.
Yeah, when Adam makes this call, there's going to be 860,000 in there. Brian could not get away from this hand, even if the club peels. It does not come, though.
Does not.
We just kind of both expecting Adam to hit lightning in a bottle once again.
Well, Brian checks. Is the only way Adam knows the only way he can win this hand is to bluff at it. Did he check it?
Yeah,
He sure did.
Adam waved the white flag. He's going to give
Wow.
it up. Might be one of those things where he's just like, I feel like my opponent is just going to make a stand.
Yeah, and that puts Brian in such just a much better position.
Yeah, now he's only a 2-to-1 dog.
2-to-1 dog, as we talked about. You win one double up, and you're the chip leader. The situations are reversed.
Somebody in the chat said he's killing these guys if you ignore the river card.
Oh, yeah. If this was a 6-card game, Brian would already be the champion.
Absolutely would be.
Man. Runner, runner, deuces, and runner, runner, 9-ace.
Well, just the ace on the end. He flopped 2 pair.
No, he didn't flop it. He hit it on the turn because it was the same card that gave Brian the straight.
Oh, you're talking about that one,
Yeah,
yeah.
with the ace. When he hit the ace, his second pair came on the turn.
$1,600 difference between first and second. That's what they're playing for right now. They're both guaranteed to take home $37.86. But they both want the trophy. They both want that $5,400 prize up top, and I cannot blame them. They both fought really hard and well for it. Brian is not giving up, and that's you know, tip my hat to him for that. I mean, after a lot of people after taking those 2 beats would just be like, it's not my day,
so hard
and they would have melted off their stack.
So hard to recover mentally from that. The fact that he's still in this heads up just shows you what a good composed player he is.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Last time I was at a big tournament series, there was a guy wearing a T-shirt that said, "The tilt is real," and it is.
Oh, absolutely.
It is. We can, you know, everyone wants to act like they're not affected by it, but even some of the best players in that situation, like I said, you just start to feel cursed. You keep getting beat by just astronomical odds on the river.
Brian's going to be first to act here. Definitely has a chip stack worth playing with now. Both of them up over 20 bigs. Brian's got a beautiful suited ace. Great hand heads up.
Just a call, though.
And Adam's having to take a
happy to
free look.
Get a free look here at the flop. Flop kind of misses everybody, but
7 for Brian. Adam's got a backdoor club draw.
oh, I'm sorry, he did hit a 7, and now Adam hits the club draw, and they're both going to check it.
And a gut shot.
Oh,
and he
Jesus, and
hits
he
the
hits the
club
club.
on the end. I don't think Brian's going to lose his whole stack with this hand, but he's probably going to pay off a bet. 150,000, about a pot-sized bet here.
I'd really like to see Brian bet that flop. I think he takes that hand down. Not sure why he didn't. Just
Bet.
And Adam's back up to a 2-to-1 chip advantage. Still see about 23 of you hanging out with us in the chat. Who do you think is going to win this tonight? Adam with the 2-to-1 chip lead, or is Brian going to overcome more adversity than one man should have to handle and take this home?
I'm going to say it. If Brian comes back and manages to win this thing, it'd be one of the great
Yeah, It'll be one.
tournament stories in the history of this room.
It'll be one for the ages from the OG for sure.
Here you go, all in.
Brian is all in with his ace, and
Just gonna steal away the chips.
yeah, that'll go right up there with Uncle Johnny's quad queens getting beat by a royal flush on the river on a final table here a few months ago. Are you familiar with that hand?
Yes, but did you have to say it? This is the Uncle Johnny tribute tournament. You had to.
That was literally the craziest hand I've ever seen.
Can't imagine Uncle Johnny is up watching this right now, but he's going to see it at some point.
Oh, he was taking pictures of it. It was.
No, I'm saying it's just so despicable though to have to relive it.
It was his bad beat, and he got his phone out to take a picture of it.
Oh God, it's so bad, so bad. Can't see what Brian's got there, but good enough for him to just make a call.
There we go. 9 deuce suited, got a double down hand. He flops trips.
Holy crap!
So Adam, if he's got
Adam's
the run,
gonna lead out.
If he's got the run good in him, this will be the. If he pulls this one out, I'd just give up on trying to understand this game.
Just a smooth call from Brian.
Adam is dead to running kings. All right,
Okay,
all right, all right,
now-
all right.
Now does Adam stab at it again? He sure will. Now you're just giving Brian chips. He's not going anywhere.
Brian just does put in the smooth call.
Oh, that's not a good card.
It's gonna freeze the action.
No, I think that's going to give Adam a chance. Oh, nope, he checks it. Okay, that's... He had the chance to bluff at it.
I don't think Brian's going anywhere, but that's just such a yucky card that could hit either player that they both just kind of have to pump the brakes if they don't have it.
That brings us back to...
Brian is creeping
Brian
back up.
creeping back up.
Only a 400,000 chip difference.
That's a hand he's going to want to play right here.
Absolutely, from the button, a suited king. What's not to like about that?
Oh, we had the blinds wrong. We got that fixed now. Now Adam's first to act.
Blinds are going to be going up 40-80, I'm guessing? Has to
Yeah, I
be,
believe
right?
it has to be, yeah.
Is there going to be a break after this one? Got
Yes,
a 10-minute break
quick
after
little
this hand.
break.
They both have a king. We might not be gone for the full 10 minutes. Usually when we get heads up, it's just once both competitors have gotten themselves rested and what they need to take care of, they're ready to go. So do not go anywhere. And
Oh boy, Adam
Brian-
picks up the flush draw.
Adam
Brian's
has-
still got a
he's got a gutter to a queen.
gutter, and he's got the stronger hand
Queen
at the moment.
Queen of clubs and the game is over. Adam's going to bet out with his flush draw. Brian does have the gut shot. And technically the better hand at this point.
Yeah. But he can't possibly know that with the ace on the board. But I think if Adam's got an ace there, this plays differently pre-flop. 200,000 in a call. We're going to see the turn. There
There's
it
the
is. There's
queen.
the queen.
There's the queen. Adam still has the flush draw back behind it, though.
Check, check.
Check. It could.
Oh, my God.
This might do it. We might not make it to break here, guys. Brian has the Broadway straight, and he is dead because Adam has the nuts. This might do it. If Adam puts them all in,
Well, Adam has to raise. He knows he has the nuts.
Adam has to raise, and
How much can Brian call? Can he
I mean,
get
it's
him all in?
It's a 400,000 bet. Brian only has a 800,000 behind. A min raise is 800,000.
All in.
He
He
got
calls,
the flush
and
call,
he
and that's going to do it.
No.
And it's all over.
It's all
Adam
over.
is going to take this one down once again. The river card bails him out, and sometimes you are just the anointed one
He was
And
tonight.
that is going to be that.
You know, Brian could have made a bet on the turn, but I don't think Adam can fold with the nut flush draw, so it doesn't matter.
I don't think he does either. It is all over. Adam, congratulations, taking home $53.99 and the championship for Uncle Johnny's Monster Stack Tournament. For Patrick, I'm Martin. We're going to sign off and go home and go to bed, but come back tomorrow for our PLO championship from the OG